Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Thursday night Nerd Rage Gaming Locals. My name is Brian DeVeza. Back after a long time. I was sick pretty recently, but I'm glad to be back here, and I'm joined by my good buddy Trevor Tran today. Trevor, how you doing today?
Doing good. Just worked and now we're here playing Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's kind of like the same for me. Ever since I started the new job, it's like so busy now, but good to know that I can at least enjoy my time here with all of you playing Pokemon. So. Our first round today, we actually have a interesting game here. The only reason why we've got Alex Cruz here on our round one here is because he's playing his deck in top loaders. So we'll see how that goes when he plays the deck that uses the most actions and the most shuffling in all top loaders. So we'll see how this goes. But Trevor, I know you know this matchup pretty well. We actually practiced this matchup a lot during our Toronto prep. Who do you think is favored, and what are some of the lines that Gardevoir kind of needs to navigate the matchup?
It really is. It's really like dependent. Just like on it's really 50-50. Really
Yeah,
dependent. So if like the Guardy player is better than the Drago, then like obviously it'll get it. But also if the Drago can sequence their turns correctly and find the plays that they need, it's kind of hard for Gardevoir to come back too.
yeah, definitely.
At least for this current game, though, we just see a Kyurem start for Pepjin here, which isn't the greatest. No.
Yeah, definitely not the greatest. And to address Bugcatcher, so we asked our in-house judge Michael Storms about this, and he said it's judge dependent. So they can kind of make that final call on if you're actually able to use a deck with top loaders. I think the main thing is like as long as like the backs, like you can't see like the back of the card, or there isn't any sort of way to mark the card, it's technically legal. I feel like most judges would say no to this, but since it's just a normal local, we were like, oh, this will be kind of fun. You know, we can use it for some good engagement, get some people talking about it, and see like how much you can kind of push the rules. You know, so I don't know, Trevor. What are your thoughts on using a top loader deck?
It's definitely, just because it's a regular locals here,
Yeah.
it's all fun and games.
Yeah, all fun, yeah.
But if it's ever like actual like sanctioned event, like a seat
A point event.
cone event,
Yeah.
then it's just like, all right,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
definitely. And back into the game here. I'll definitely talk about the Reggie Drago part of this because it was the deck that I ended up playing to Toronto. But Pep is in a fine spot here. He's able to get some energy on the board, which is important. The main thing about this is I feel like you need to be very careful about how you use your V Star power. So Pep had to go, evolve pass. So he's trying to hold on to that V Star power as long as he can, but starting the Curum is just really not that great here.
Even yeah, just like that's always going to be like the counter catcher target,
Yeah.
or it's never going to be uh, in in the discard, so you're never actually gonna
Yeah,
get
I
to
can't
use it.
believe this right now. Oh man.
He's gonna have to
Yeah,
actually like he's gonna have to pick up
yeah, pick up the
with two
entire
hands.
deck with
Um,
the Iono.
but you were saying it's a rough start for Pepchin here. It was a little rough for Alex too because he had to
Yeah.
attach pass, or he never got he never got to get his routes down until now.
Yeah.
But it
Deck
was like,
rich. This is so cursed right now.
don't you dare price check
Yeah.
that. It
All
does
right.
not.
Okay, cool. It was a pretty quick search, and now we're gonna see if he goes back in. Oh, I think it's gonna be the TM Evo turn here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually don't really like the Manaphy because you see the Kyurem on the board. There's no way for you to actually, it's for it to actually get in the discard.
Yeah.
Uh, if it if it never like dies. So it's a
Yeah. I agree. I would definitely be against putting down the Manaphy in this situation as well, just because you can kind of play around that. But did Alex use a counter catcher to guess that, or was that a boss's orders?
he bossed
He
it.
bossed it. Okay.
Oh no,
Cool.
no, he bossed it the turn
The
prior.
turn prior. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with you, Arctic, about the Curum Star being awful. And no, we are actually not attending San Antonio. Instead, both of us are actually going to be staying together for EUIC. So
So yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
that's going to be our next event. So we'll definitely use the San Antonio meta to kind of shape what we play for EUIC. Yeah,
Definitely, and it's just gonna be what Prismatic Evolutions just came out. So the
yeah,
hot
the
of
hot, the hot new.
Evolving Skies 2.
Yeah, so
So we'll see how
Yeah,
that
we'll see
goes.
how it goes. So going into Pep's next turn here, I think he used the switch already. So I
Yeah,
think his next way of being able to get that Regidrago into the active would be using Prime Catcher. And I really don't want him to just use like a the V Star power just so he can get into the active. You really want to see how long that you can really keep the V Star power like there. Yeah.
yeah, it's not looking too hot.
Yeah. And
Um,
Arctic, I'm thinking the same thing as you. I've been practicing Gardevoir, and that might be my play for you, I see as well. So we'll see.
yeah, it's definitely looking like a great deck
Yeah,
going into it. So we'll
yeah,
definitely see how things shape up.
absolutely. So seeing Pep's side here, it's looking like we're going with the two teal dances and the attachment for turn. And I think that might really be it for him. He's got like barely any playable cards in hand.
No, yeah, there's not even a way to get this Cleffa into the active to
Yeah,
grasping draw and get more cards, but it's just
yeah,
this is the kind of break that Alex kind of needed
yeah,
to actually
definitely.
get something going here.
Yeah, and I mean for the slow Gardevoir as well, this is like really great because you pretty much get everything that you need by just stalling that Kyurem in the active.
Actually, this now brings up um, an interesting thing where uh, you can't really afford to swing on the active,
Yeah,
or you don't want you'd rather not swing on the Kyurem to get it into the discard. So, but there's also, Alex already burned his boss early
yeah,
in the game, so there's no way to actually gust up like anything that's not the Kyurem.
yeah, and to address Arctic too, like Drago can definitely win still. It's just like you gotta play around the fact you gotta play around the amount of gusts. So usually Gardevoir is running what, two catchers?
Yeah, usually two catchers and a
Yeah.
boss,
Yeah, two
and
catchers and a boss. So maybe boss is already down and catcher's not active right now because they're even on prizing. So yeah.
no, yeah, it's definitely this is right now in this board state for Alex though, you can definitely see how benching that Manaphy when there's no threat of a Kyurem
Yeah.
going off is kind of biting him in the end. Is like he actually has no, he can't like even get a Scream Tail down.
Yeah.
So it's like what can you really swing with? Okay,
Okay. Is this just gonna be like a
just move. Okay, um,
okay.
and I don't think there's actually like really any. This isn't. This feels weird just because
Yeah.
you're never like in this current situation. If a Regidrago ever starts Kyurem and then you're playing Gardevoir, you just never KO the Kyurem to get it in the discard. So
Yeah.
it's really weird.
This is weird because like it feels like you're just like slowing yourself down a lot more. And oh,
Pep Pep,
Pep's got the prime catcher
the
now.
funny pink card.
Yeah.
I do see. Well, at least for Alex's lines, like he does seem to just be able to just always be able to move two.
Mhm.
But it's just like, oh well, it's just like it's never.
Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this.
Ooh, okay, ripping the V
Ripping the
Star.
V Star already.
Okay, so he needs to find. Well, he needs to have an E switch and a fire
Yeah.
and then
Or you can just like ooh, cologne.
I don't
Okay, I don't know
think
how I feel about this.
there's no unless there's somewhere a world where Pep plays two Kyurem.
I don't think,
I
yeah.
don't think this is it.
I don't know if this is it either. I would like him to grab like fire and research maybe
No, yeah,
because like you
definitely.
need more cards in your hand to work with and you need the fire energy to attach for turn because you
Hmm.
can you can try to like place down the Mew, see if you can like draw a little bit, but you have the prime catcher in hand as well, which is nice.
Yeah, the Cleffa it would be interesting to get more set up. But I feel like at this stage right now, at least for Alex, as a Gardevoir player myself, um, I think it's almost not really inevitable, but it's just Gardevoir is in a really good spot because you're going to be drawing all your cards, you're going to be
Yeah.
refining, thinning your deck, however thick the top loaders may be. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter if there's only 5 cards left in deck.
Yeah. Okay, so he went with research and earthen vessel, which was fine, I think. Interesting though, he's going with the Gardevoir EX here in the
Interest.
active. I guess
Okay.
he's kind of thinking that, there's not much energy to work with. Maybe he can get a big like hit into this Gardevoir EX. or he might try swinging Sphene. That could be a strategy as well.
Arctic, yes. I this scooping to go to game two in this situation,
Yeah,
yes, that is a wonderful skill. Any player can learn to have.
absolutely, and I 1000% agree. I feel like like Kyurem start is even worse than Radzard start. Like Radzard start's always bad
At
too.
least you can attack with it
Yeah, at least with
eventually.
Radzard you can attack, but yeah. So research is coming out here, and
Okay,
there's the E switch, so
get
he can attack.
he can attack.
Yep.
Oh, he even has a vessel to get rid of the Tina that's in his
Yeah.
hand. So this is actually not looking too bad.
Yeah.
Um, however, he Alex does have the return play of like monkeying some of the damage that a lost impact could do, and
Yeah.
then retreating it, or at least having more health to retreat it. Or if Alex finds the Turo, he can just Turo it up
Yeah.
and then be on his merry way.
Yeah. So part of me is thinking that I feel like Pep should copy the Gudra attack. Actually, I feel like that's a good way to start um your attacks here because you can't really because the monkey is just going to end up taking off all the damage.
I think he did decide to do
Yeah, the Gudra,
the
the rolling
Gudra,
iron. Okay.
rolling iron, yes.
Okay.
So at least okay, so at least there's that. This makes the Regidrago have effectively 360 HP.
Yep.
So it's a little can be a little beefy, tanky.
Yeah. And it's nice too because counter catcher's still not active.
Oh yes, that
Yeah.
most definitely. So he's gonna have to like, Alex is just probably gonna have to find a way to either just swing into it, maybe even a mind bend angle just to
Yeah.
get it confused, because you know
Mind
that's
bend would be cool. I could definitely get down with that play as well.
it's always a gamble because
Yeah.
it's a it's a coin flip to see if it you have any value off of it. But yeah. So he finds the attach and then he gets the
Ooh, is this just gonna be the?
oh,
Oh,
so
this is
there's
gonna be the retreat.
okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
it will be the mind bend.
Yes.
Yeah, because again, like I said before, the Manaphy bench without any threat of a Curum, it's kind of that bench spot could really just be
Yeah.
a screen tail or something.
Yeah, definitely. And Arctic, yes, Alex's sleeves are in top loaders. He was talking about it on Twitter. He was like, "Yeah, if I get 100 likes, I'll play my whole deck in top loaders."
No, I think it was 500, so
Yeah,
he got a
he
little
got
more.
he got a lot of likes on that. And Sticks, thanks for hope to see you come over back stateside here. Shout out to you.
Wait, is it 60? Did
Yeah,
you?
Six is Christian.
No.
Oh,
I'm talking about
oh,
the six
the
damage counters on
yeah.
the Drago. If that's rolling iron, then like it wouldn't be on.
Oh yeah, that should be. I think that should be adjusted.
Yeah, I'll go tell
Yeah,
him.
go tell him real quick. Thank you. But going into Alex's next turn. Oh, Colin, what's going on? Okay, so he just mind bended for 0 damage. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Ali's the top loader master. Oh man, this is pure comedy tonight. We're here for a good time.
Just only vibes.
Yeah, only vibes here, and I don't even know what Pep's gonna try to do.
Yeah, there's not really too much because you already burned Prime Catcher and you don't have another Drago set up.
Yeah, and you
Uh,
have no more switching outs either. You used your V Star already. I think he might. This might be just the stall play here.
yeah, I don't think there's any like. I don't know how many cards left is in Pep's deck. Looks like it's
Yeah,
very
it's looking pretty slim.
pretty slim.
Yeah,
But I honestly am like if I were the Drago player, like there's really I don't think there's any harm, or not that there's no harm, but just like there's really nothing else for you to do except just attack and get the coin flip.
yeah.
All right, rolling
All
iron.
right, we're gonna be rolling here.
All
Oh,
right,
he
he
gets the
gets
attack, and he's. I don't think he gets confused anymore, right? Does he recover?
it recovers, but
Okay,
yeah, but then
okay.
yeah.
All right.
So
So
he
something to worry about now for Pep is that the counter catcher is active. So that's gonna be something to worry about.
yes.
So you see the super rod come down here, and let's see what he's going to recover. Oh, the monkey and the energy.
Oh, we're gonna see a deck shuffle.
Oh
Where is that
boy.
going?
Oh boy.
Okay. You go. So
We get to
monkey,
see
dark
a
rot.
shuffle.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Well, the deck isn't as thick as last time, so yep. Yeah, we hope that Alex goes 4-0 as well, and we hope to see you in April, Christian.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Atla-
popping by.
April would be Atlanta. That's the first event
Oh
of
yeah, first
rotation.
rotation event. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about rotation later for everyone in the chat if they want to participate in the discussion. We'll definitely be talking about some of the biggest losses we'll be having there as well. So the Fez ability, flip the script comes out, draws 3 cards, and um, let's see what Alex decides to do here. Do you think he's gonna try to go for the big play here, or do you think we're gonna try to see another like stall play?
I definitely would go for the big play here, just because all the energy is committed onto the Regidrago, and the
Yeah.
one on the bench doesn't have any.
Okay.
So he lines up the charm play. So he just
Yeah.
needs 5 energy to get. Oh no,
He needs more
he
though
needs a little
because
more. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So in this case, then he would need a little more. If he had like double monkey set up, then
yeah,
like maybe then he would have had some reach there. But since
yeah.
he did, Pep did choose to do the rolling iron, so it's
Yeah.
gonna need a little more than that.
Yeah, this is just such an awkward position to be in.
Finds the
Okay,
counter
so the
catcher.
catcher's here, which is cool because, I mean, if Alex really wanted to, he could get like a gust knockout on one of the ogre pawns. Oh, or we can do that. That's also a cool. I like that play too.
There's also I did this at one time at Baltimore, where I had one person and one of my Regidrago opponents did like rolling iron,
Yeah,
and it was like there was like their only Drago, and then but since they were down to like used all their resources, I just had to use double counter catcher just to gust
yeah,
something back up, and then gust back the one Regidrago with energies again, just to
yeah, for sure.
remove the rolling iron effect, and it was like wow, it was great. I feel great.
Yeah, this is great. All right, so we have the 5 energy stacked underneath because we can't slip the cards underneath
Oh baby.
because of the top loaders. Ooh, and we do. I think there's is that a second counter catcher in hand? I think
Maybe.
that is.
Okay.
So confusion. I believe you can recover from confusion if you flip the coin. But either way, this only the confusion only lasted like half a turn because Pep was able to attack with it, and then Alex ended up gusting around it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so now we get into this position where, yes, Pepchin gets to keep the energies on his Drago, so that's
yeah,
wonderful.
that's definitely good for him. And I think Alex might be like holding that catcher to see if he can gust the Curum again.
Yeah, um, I definitely will be looking at that again because
Yeah,
Pepchin's deck is running very thin right now. So and he's already used his V star, so there's
yeah,
no way he's gonna get the Curum at the active if he decided to do that.
definitely. Yeah, Iron Bundle would be really good here, but also I feel like saving the counter catcher to like secure the final 2 like prizes on like something else where you can like gust and like kind of snipe it with a scream tail. That could be a good idea as long as it's not on one of those ogre pawns because those won't go through.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. So let's see what Pep decides to do here. I feel like the ideal play is if you're able to get the Gust, you can take a multi-prize turn here with like the Dragapult ability
Hmm.
by knocking out maybe like a Curlia or even the Gardevoir EX and taking extra prizes on the Drifloon on the bench with the Dragapult attack.
Yeah. So okay.
Oh, I don't like this.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's kind of meaning less and less cards
yeah, and
for
that's
Pep
just
to
an easy Gust target as well.
Yes, that too.
Yeah,
A monkey move and a guardy swing is
yeah.
just is enough. It's the magic number.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, your other attackers should be like you should be winning the game using like Ogerpon and Radzard as like your next attackers once your Regidrago goes down.
I think Redzar might be prized for
Rise,
Pepchin because
of course it is.
because is he Ultra Ball that I don't think I saw it, and then I feel like that would have been the better decision.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
but here we are.
Yeah, and we'll see what Pep does here. Oh, the Radzard's in the discard.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, looks like he's just gonna go for the knockout on the Drifloon here, probably with the Rolling Iron again.
Yeah.
Which
So
I mean, I'm not really mad at, but I
it's not.
feel like there's more optimal ways you can kind of go around it.
Yeah, it's not the worst,
Yeah,
but it's definitely not the best either.
yeah.
Um.
But I also kind of like it too because the counter catcher again is not active anymore.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
is true. So
that's a good way to think about it. So Pep playing they're definitely both playing the slow game here.
Yeah. Right now, Alex does have like a lot more resources just because he can refine and
Yeah, the pal
uh,
pads in hand now.
pow pads in hand. Probably get the or the boss back and get that going again. Um, but then Pep already V starred. His deck's running a little thin.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he must be running extra low on resources now too. So definitely seeing.
yeah.
So we can see the refine away the
Refine.
Greninja. Don't really need that anymore. Probably refine away the Klefki.
Yep.
Don't need that anymore.
Get the vessel and the Screamtail. Okay, so the Screamtail's good. I like the Screamtail. Yeah, we can definitely ask Alex what he cut for second artisan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is if he's actually playing the Fez and Dippity. I'm assuming this is more like the Michael Davidson, Josh Frank 60 that they played to Toronto recently. I do know the Henry Chow list did not play a second artisan or the
Yeah,
Fez and Dippity.
yeah. I feel like neither list played those.
Uh,
Okay, so I think we're going for the snipe play here.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Why did he count the Drago with no energy? I don't know. Maybe just playing Gardevoir does that to you.
yeah.
um, so we're seeing a second race. So second race two onto the or one.
To the curly. He's the attached for turn as well.
Okay. I thought
Yeah,
as for some reason I thought he had something there. Uh, goes for the Arvin.
Arvin.
So I guess he's going to Screamtail. Uh, Screamtail the Drago V on the bench. Oh, what is he? Oh, okay, I see
Yeah,
Arctic. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah. We'll definitely ask him later on in the day if we're able to catch him on one of our breaks. Um, or if he wins, maybe we can even bring him in for a little interview after to see why he decided to put his deck in top loaders and the decisions he made building his list. Um, but looks like he's grabbing the Arvin. Do you know what he searched out with it? Is he still searching?
Yeah, I think he searched out the Super Rod, and then
Okay,
he's now
super rod.
using said Super Rod to get whatever.
Okay, so he got
Oh,
the
Drifloon and the Greninja.
Greninja.
I don't know if I agree with the Greninja because it
Yeah, I
seems
feel like
like
the Greninja you don't really need anymore.
maybe it's just I do know that later on in the game, whenever your Kirlias get KO'd by a
Yeah,
Drago, it's much more robust, as Henry Chow likes to say,
yeah,
of using
robust.
the Pheasantipity and the Greninja as your draw engine after your Kirlias are gone. So
Definitely.
maybe he's looking for and he's adding that avenue back in just in case uh, Alex has his two Kirlias out, but it is susceptible to like uh, boss uh, a boss Dragapult swing and then taking out both Kirlias there. So apparently,
Yeah.
so definitely something.
Yeah, definitely. And I do agree with the Arctic about like the whole like vacuum or like extra stadiums thing. I feel like also something that like people might consider too is playing the neutralization zone.
Nooch zone.
Yeah, that could also be a good like idea because I feel like a lot of this is to target Drago, and instead of preparing for multiple like jamming towers, you can just like shut down everybody with just one stadium. So that could be an idea, but um yeah, definitely like having like a stadium like meta would be pretty interesting as well.
All right,
So,
Alex decides to go for the screen tail, knock out the V,
yep,
going down to two prize
two
cards.
prizes. And I think if this is like a standard list, he would be out of bravery charms at this point, right?
Yes,
And he would have to rely on like Gardevoir EX Gust to win the game.
yes. So we do see the Alex did evolve the Guardian, evolve
Yeah,
one of the Curlies on the Guardy, so now that's out of Dragapult range.
yeah,
What am I? Phantom Dive.
yeah.
Phantom Dive. UMIC is my first tournament, international tournament. I'm so excited. Yes, it's gonna be great. It's definitely. I can't. It's not really the same because when I went to NAIC New Orleans this past year, that was my first IC. But I
Yeah.
definitely felt like the magic of having it being a bigger tournament than just or being a step above a regional. And so it was really nice. And
Yeah, I'm excited too because also that, and we get the Pokemon Center. Did you see those exclusives that are going to be there? The Psyduck stuff.
I definitely want the Psyduck
I
crew
want
neck.
I want everything.
I do. I also would love everything, but I
Yeah,
don't know if last time I went to when I went to NASC, I kind of went a little too overboard. I
yeah,
almost couldn't fit my suitcase
yeah.
onto the plane.
We
But
might have to pack a little light or bring like a check bag or something like that.
Yeah.
Murray, I'm glad I don't like Psyduck or I'd feel bad about not going. Definitely. It's cool too that they're kind of picking different Pokemon to kind of like target and like make like, just like give shout outs to. Like I know they had like Ceruledge and like the other one,
Uh,
Armor
Armor Rouge, yeah.
yeah, they had like that one for like the ICs last year.
All right,
Um,
so we see.
yeah. Oh, there's the boss. Oh, he wins.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So Alex winning.
Winning
Oh,
our
interesting game.
bring one
On
deck.
deck. Yeah, bring only your deck. That's all you
That's
need.
true.
Yeah.
You only need to bring the essentials.
Yeah, only the essentials. Do we have another game, Bryce? All right. So I guess if we have time, Trev, do you want to bring Alex in here? We can give him a quick little interview. We can
Sure.
definitely ask some questions. Anyone else in chat have questions for Alex that we can ask him? Just drop them down below and we'll try to get them real quick. For a little interview to kind of go over what happened, why he did what he did, and we'll see from there. You see, he put it in a big box. Oh my god. Yeah, and Arctic. I'm also considering Archaladon. I feel like it's a decent. It's a pretty consistent deck. So, um, there's the winner. You can just grab this here if you want to. All right. So, Alex, you won your first game in top loaders. Um, well, we some people in chat had some questions about it, but let's get the elephant out of the room here. The top loaders, how'd they feel?
They're very clunky. You
Yeah.
should never
I'll
do
put it
this.
a little close to your
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and just speak a little bit. Yeah.
How's this better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't play in top loaders. They're very clunky. I feel like I was not fair to my opponent because I poorly shuffled. I
Yeah.
somehow won that. I shouldn't have. He started Dragos on not
Yeah,
Drago. He started Kira. I'm very unfortunate, but
Yeah. And some people had some questions for you about your deck list. Was there a player's list that was kind of your skeleton, and then you like switched out a couple cards? Because people notice I think you're playing 2 Artisan.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I took Josh Frank and Michael Davidson. Henry Chow. I think they all played similar. So I think Henry Chow was like a little different.
Yeah.
I took their list. I just cut Mawile for second Artisan
Okay.
because Mawile is not really that great in best of 1 in my opinion, unless you're going for a tie.
Yeah.
And then second Artisan because I know Archaladon is playing Jamming Tower, so I really want to guarantee that turn 1 Evo as best as I can.
Yeah, definitely. And was Manaphy in their original list as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Or at least in Michael Davidson's, which is
Yeah,
what I
it
copied.
was. Okay, for sure. Yeah, I know, because I kind of copied his list a little bit too, but I put the Fluttermane in there, so
See, that was the 61st card because I was thinking either cutting Mawile for Fluttermane.
yeah, that was the
or
cut
for
that I made.
second
Yeah.
Artisan. And I
Yeah.
really enjoy how second Artisan works because with Guardy, you either have it or you don't turn 1, and that having Artisan really helps when you can't get like Nest Ball or Buddy Puffin.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess the next question is why Gardevoir? What's one of the reasons you kind of like stuck around with that deck a little bit or played it tonight?
So, playing it tonight, it's funny because it's a deck that shuffles a lot,
Yeah.
and I'm just going full meme.
Yeah.
But it's just a deck I've enjoyed since rotation, or since Twilight Masquerade,
Yeah.
because I think Temporal Forces, it wasn't really that great, except for the GOAT Josh Frank.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I played it at NAIC, day 2'd with it, and then I've been playing it on and off lately. But it's just a comfort deck. Really.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. All right, so let's see, cooking a Pidgeot build of Archaladon. Ooh, that's pretty interesting as well. So I guess, are you going to San Antonio?
No, unfortunately, it's just not in my schedule. I wish I
Yeah.
could go. I would definitely play this deck.
Definitely. Yeah, so that was going to be my next question. So you'd definitely be going towards Gardevoir, and if you were going to EUIC, would you probably
Yeah.
think about doing that as well?
I think it's really good for the format. The only poor matchup I think is Regidrago if they can just set
Yeah.
up.
Apparently Archaladon's not a good matchup for Gardevoir either.
Right. That's
Or no, it's a good matchup for Gardevoir. Yeah.
I think it's more 50-50, especially
Okay.
with how much they play Jamming Tower, because that can guarantee a lot of 2 prize turns on their end.
Yeah.
Potentially even 3 prize turns, because playing against Rafal, I think last week, he can Jamming Tower and boss like a Pheasantipity, and that's a 3
yeah,
prize
that's
turn.
a 3 prize turn. Yeah, definitely. All right, for sure. So we'll let you get set up for the next match. Thanks for coming for the winners interview. I think you're going to need the extra time to set up.
For sure.
Yeah,
Thanks.
so thanks again for doing it, and good luck with the rest of the day.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So moving on. Oh, where did Trevor go? I think he's setting up the next match. But yeah, so Gardevoir is looking like it's going to be one of the top decks going into the next format here, and I think it's going to be similar to our like NAIC meta. I feel like where like, um, except with a lot more Regidrago. But yeah, Gardevoir seems like it's a really good play. I wonder what the optimal ace spec will be. I know a lot of people have been playing on Fair Stamp. Some people have been playing Secret Box. So there's definitely a lot of ways that you can kind of build the deck. Thorn's Pult, yeah, Jolly Flying Man. That's a definitely interesting deck as well. I played that against that when I played at Toronto. It's definitely a deck that, if it's able to set up, can be very oppressive in the format. Um, it definitely could be really good. But I don't know. I feel like it kind of disappointed at Toronto. It didn't really have that great of of matchups and all of that. Um, and then Vapor gonna be sad when Guardy rotates. Yeah. I know a lot of people are going to be really upset with this rotation, but you know, there's always going to be another deck that you can kind of pick up and play. I know, you know, one of our good buddies, friend of the team, Colin Merlin Matthews, was a big Mew VMAX fan. Was super sad when that got rotated out, but now is, you know, a big Drago guy. He also was a big Chen Pao guy as well. And to address Arctic, how does Guardy win best of three if you're down a game? Is it almost impossible to win a best of three? You got to play fast. You definitely have to kind of keep your opponent accountable of, you know, not taking too long with their actions as well. And then another thing too is kind of like what Trevor was mentioning earlier, that you need to know when to scoop. Like if you know that you're not going to win that first game, and that you're kind of like, if you want to know that you want to have enough time to play the full best of three, you might have to scoop a lot earlier than you would normally feel comfortable to. So we'll see how you can kind of work around that, and the time that you can kind of keep in that best of three. And RKW building Thorn's Pole with Gastrodon. Gastrodon is a crazy card. I feel like nobody plays that card, but yeah, it was interesting. I remember when that card got announced. I'm a big Lugia player, so um, seeing that card definitely made me a little sad. But I'm glad that not many people are playing it. And then, oh, Junior, I miss you too, man. You should have come through. I haven't seen you in forever, so yeah, I miss you, little bro. Got to come through someday. Gastrodon definitely feels weak because Pidgeot and Zard can put in the active. Yeah, definitely. Um, and Devo in the list is interesting too. I feel like not many people have been playing Devo. I feel like if Charizard becomes like a meta pick again, and it's like a big Charizard meta, like how it was earlier in this rotation, like around the Temporal Forces meta, then I feel like Devo will definitely make a big comeback. But yeah, I feel like with like stuff like Jamming Tower, um, it's just a little bit harder to make Devo like a good card. It feels like it's more like bulk right now. Yeah, and Arctic playing BDIFs. Yeah, I feel like Toronto was kind of like the first time I did that, where I kind of played like the de facto like best deck in the format to an event, and I feel like it felt pretty good. Usually I like to play like whatever like beats the meta, and I usually get kind of I don't get my way with the matchup roulette, but it definitely feels good to kind of play like what I think is like the best deck in the format going into an event. It's definitely something I like to do. I'm gonna try to do moving forward, unless there's something I'm more comfortable playing. And yeah, yeah. Junior, you gotta come through. I mean, my new work schedule's out. I'm free every Thursday for the next month while I'm still on orientation. So gotta come through so we can chop it up again. Yeah, but yeah, we have a really good turnout here today. There's a lot of great players here, so hopefully we can get some good games here. Um, I don't know, is there any other decks that anyone in chat kind of wants to see? Maybe we can see what everyone's playing and see if we can put something like that on our stream here. But yeah, not too much going on here. We got a good turnout. The last few weeks have been really good. I feel like since everyone's been home for the holidays, we've been having a lot of fun times here. Then Arctic, looking back, Zard was underrated. Underrated Orlando format beats Ancient Box, Future Box, and Lugia. Kind of had everything going for it. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like that early temporal meta, like around Orlando, EUIC, and like Indy was like a huge Zard meta. Um, Zard Mirror was definitely like a really big big thing that you had to really know how to play. And I was very stubborn. I didn't like playing Zardmir, and I put a lot of practice into it going into Charlotte earlier in the year before rotation. But yeah, definitely. And Jolly. Oh, round two's been paired for sure. Do you want to put it? Do you like? Let's see here. Yeah, let's put. Oh, they're 0-1. Who won? Yeah, we could put Raph on there. Actually, oh, we'll put Raph on 2, and then oh boy. Let us put. Sorry, chat. We're trying to figure out who to put on um our stream here. You just want to put Martin and Aner. Cool. And then just find out what they're playing, and then you can talk to them there. On 1, yeah, and then put Raph and whoever Raph's playing on 2. Oh, Arctic. Uh, Zardmir is a mess with Dust Noir. I remember I was practicing it last week and I had an awful time playing it. I was like, oh, Charizard seems pretty good. You know, you it's definitely winnable against Drago. It's not like it's closer than people say. It's definitely unfavored. And it's like you beat like Bolt and all that stuff as well. But yeah, meta was better when Fez was not a thing. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't like Fezandipity EX as a card. But you know, we gotta have to live with it for the next couple years. Kind of with like Dust Noir too. I don't think Dust Noir is as bad as Fez, but you know, kind of like the format we have to live in. Jolly played Arctina. The deck was horrible. Yeah, I wish. That deck was good. I love that deck. I remember playing that around the Milwaukee meta. Was that 2023? And that was when like Single Strike Lugia was good too. So those were decks that I really liked. And Junior, you better be there next week. We gotta play. Dura's back. And I think we're pairing our second round here, so we should be ready to go soon. Let's see here. Not expecting much of a result. San Antonio top 32 or better is the goal. Yeah, man. Keep your expectations high. Keep your goals high. Just know like any sort of way that you can improve. I mean that's kind of like what I've been trying to do. You know, like I'm still trying to get my first day 2 finish, but any sort of way that I can kind of improve and show that I'm a better player is anything. That's all I can really ask for, especially with the limited amount of time I have to play. So yeah, keep your goals high and practice a lot going into every event. Moshi's so sad. Don't have arch pieces. Yeah, bro, I barely have the deck built. I still need my 2/2 Dialga line, but I have pretty much everything else. But you know the NRG Dura Demons, they're making their comeback. Just you wait. And I think we have our second round almost ready to go. Arvin Dialga build from EU Regionals more than a normal one. Yeah, I feel like if Charizard is like big in the meta, I feel like Dialga is like a really good kind of like counter to it, just because you can kind of use that Star Chronos as a way to um, kind of get around the prize trade, just because you get the extra turn. Call Bell, Trolley, 3 Duros, 2 Dialga's bench turn 1. Oh my god. That looks that looks like crazy board state. Okay, and then Arctic playing Drago with Bundle feels kind of dead at times, but definitely. Yeah, I know Ian Robb is a really big fan of playing Bundle in Drago. I know like a lot of people are kind of mentioning that like he kind of like talked about that in his masterclass. So, yeah, I definitely think it's a good idea. So, Trev,
I'm back.
what do we have? Tell us.
We have a little special one tonight.
Yeah.
You'll see when Bryce over here flashes the screen or gets the game going.
Okay.
We have Miraidon EX piloted by Martin here, and we have Aner
Yeah.
playing the Baby Okie Dogie.
Is that the one where like if you have the energy on it, you get like you do more damage and you have higher HP?
Yeah, it's the Baby Okie Dogie. I think it has like 130 or something HP. But if it has a darkness energy attached, it has 100 more health and it does 100 more damage.
Oh boy, I feel like Martin's kind of a favorite into Martin's deck because Martin likes to play he plays Miraidon.
Oh, the fish star here.
Yeah.
But here we go. So that's very relevant actually.
Yeah.
The Okie dokie is a fighting
It's a fighting
fighting move.
type, and it hits Miraidon and all the lightning attackers for weakness.
So it's just like, wow, what do I do?
Yeah.
And you can't amp it, so you have to get one at a time.
Yeah, but I mean, there's other amp targets, right? Like you can take out the Tatsugiri, like,
We'll see what else is in this deck. I
yeah.
didn't really catch it. Didn't really catch it, but okay, yeah, here we
Yeah.
go, Martin. Give it a good old look. I believe it's yeah, ability.
The first thing he's got to do is read the card.
So if, what Baby Okie Dokie does, its ability is if it has a darkness energy attached, it gets 100 more HP, and it gets 100 more damage on its attacks. And
Oh,
its
boy.
attack for 2 fighting energy, good punch, does 70 damage. But with the darkness, obviously it would do 170.
Yeah, and I mean, it already hits for weakness too, so we'll see how that goes. Martin's hand, he's got the secret box in hand already. He's got a generator, so he's just looking to get his board filled. But right now, I wonder how Einer's gonna kind of go about this turn here. He got the Okie dokie on the board. He's got the Tatsugiri ready. That could search out a attacker. Oh, and the legacy energy.
Oh,
Oh, the legacy energy's fire because that means this Okie dokie is worth 0 prizes now.
and it fulfills the darkness energy
Yeah, requirement
requirement.
because of the rainbow.
And it also fulfills. I think it does it fill. It also fills like one of the energy requirements for the attack too. So it's
Yeah.
just one more attack is good to go. One more attach and he's good to go.
Yeah.
Bundle knockout here is huge. Yeah.
Bundle knockout. I mean, bundle knockout would be kind of crazy, but again, it's for 0 prizes. So, yeah, I think they're having a discussion on if. I think this is fine, right?
Yeah, I think it's fine because
Yeah.
the legacy energy is rainbow energy, so it would count as the dark and the fighting.
Yeah.
So it should be fine.
Yeah.
So we're seeing attract customers. Let's see what he.
See
he
what we
picks
can
up.
get. There's there's one supporter. There's a boss there.
I did get a peek. Ainer does play the Iron Bundle here. He plays the bundle.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Pump Stadium knockout
Yeah.
match. Yeah, definitely.
It definitely seems good.
Yeah,
Especially if you're able to power up something like a Raikou or something like that.
yeah. So there's only what Einer's deck is. He can only attach once per turn. There's no form of energy acceleration. It's just a good old attach per turn
Yeah.
acceleration.
Why do you know so much about this card?
Why? I don't know. Because I remember seeing it at Louisville
Yeah.
Regionals, round 4.
Oh
or something
yeah,
like that.
I do remember seeing that.
It was like this. It was like the Okie Dokie deck versus like Claw. It was like old school Claw.
Yeah,
it was
that
like,
was a weird match. I remember like watching that, and I was like, "What are these people doing?"
but everyone was like kind of hyped for it. 'Cause
Yeah,
like, why
it
are
was
these?
a hype matchup.
The Minior, yeah.
Yeah, the Minior. The Minior is kind of crazy too. I think that's just a tech for the stall matchup, right?
Also, again, that and like Guardy with Gardevoir's playing Mawile now, so that also
Oh
gets around
yeah,
it.
that definitely gets around it too.
Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's Lax is ever a thorn in our side.
Yeah,
But come April, no longer.
no longer.
But yeah.
Yeah, and after this round, we'll definitely have our discussion about about rotation and like what to expect. So if you guys have any cards that you're wanting to say rest in peace to,
Why?
make sure to mention them.
Junior, we don't hate you. It's just the fact that we're just annoyed.
Yeah,
We're not annoyed by the player.
Stall.
We're just annoyed by the deck choice.
the deck choice. Yeah,
But it's okay. But okay. Anyways, back to the game. Martin playing down his secret box, getting his
Yeah.
0, Aries 0, the Arvin. Kind of considering what else to get.
I think you can get what else? A tool and an item.
Yes, so he's eyeing up the seal stone, so
Yeah.
that just translates to whatever. So just more or less just trying to find what item he would like. I think he should probably go. I don't know. It's really weird because it's just like, how does he win the prize race? I think he has to like knock out this Okie Dokie now just to get the
Yeah.
legacy energy off because that thing is going to be knocking out everything else.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's kind of hard to hit 230 on
Yeah.
with Miraidon here, like specifically 230 unless you have like a vitality ban or anything that would help
Yeah.
modify it.
And then do we know if Martin plays bundle? Do we see that in his deck at all?
I did not see a blue card, so I am inclined to know. Or unless he has it prized, I am assuming no.
Yeah. Let's take another look through his deck here. Oh, yeah, there's a bundle in there. I see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I have utmost respect for Pidge control players. Yes, that is definitely too many moving cogs for my brain.
Yeah,
Even
I
though
only respect Pidgeot control players when they play it not on an online event because having access to your opponent's deck list. Oh
is a
man.
little. So only if they're handsome and their name is Ryan Prusek
Yeah,
do I have.
exactly.
But no, just all jokes here. All
Yeah,
jokes
all
here.
jokes, all jokes. Yeah,
Uh,
but looks like we're getting the nest ball here for the Miraidon. We're gonna start tandem uniting
oh
to
look,
put.
there's the Zapdos from Pogo
Oh,
that would help Miraidon do the 230 to the
yeah,
any okie dokie here.
yeah, definitely. So we got the next Miraidon here. So we can open up the area 0. Oh, I really wish that he would have used
Yeah,
the artisan first to get the bundle, but it's okay.
it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he'll just draw another nest ball or something.
Yeah.
I guess he can always force Sealstone if he needed.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's benching the Iron Hands. I don't think you ever want to swing with the Iron Hands in this situation
Yeah, I think
because
the only time you'd want to is like going for that first knockout on the
yeah,
yeah.
it's like so hard to like. I feel like if you get a knockout, if you even if you amp the Tatsugiri take 2,
Yeah.
Ainer's just gonna respond with a good punch,
Yeah.
knock out the Iron Hands, and
Yep.
then you can't one shot it, and now you're down. Like you can't. It's either you can't one shot it or you're KOing it for 0 prizes. So that's just another down.
Yeah, definitely.
And like just the prize trade just makes it really awkward here. Finds again plays the Arvin that he searched up from the secret box. Uh, well, you tried, and
You
then
tried.
it is a hard deck though because there's just there's a lot of moving parts with that deck. With the pitch control deck, bird control,
Yeah.
just so many one ofs. There's so many just things that you have to keep account for, and then if you have to be very mindful about like standard deck lists about what
Yeah.
people are playing just to see if you can what kind of counts you got.
Definitely. And I do like grabbing this bravery charm here because it definitely helps a lot of these 2 prize Pokemon be able to have more health to work with.
Yeah, that's um definitely nice. It is kind of awkward though because the one punch doing assuming has a dark energy attached would do 170, and that's kind of enough to knock out every
Yeah.
two prize electric Pokemon that Martin has.
Yeah.
And the only thing that would be kind of useful would be on the Luminion here to get it out of range, but now it
Yeah.
has a Seal Stone, so I can't hold it
Yeah.
anymore.
So we got the
Got
Latias
the
here
Latias,
now.
yes. So saving Martin attached from hand if he ever needs it.
All right, so I think this is the time when he starts gambling with that electric generator.
Yes, everyone's favorite gameplay when it comes to
Yeah.
playing Miraidon.
All right. So we get a good shuffle here. Let's see what we can get.
Do you ever like just thin the deck as much as possible before going for
I-
Jenny's?
I feel like he's kind of done that already. I don't know. There's much more he could have thinned out. Okay, there's one in there.
One,
Oh,
two,
you got
that's
2.
two. That's two.
Perfect. Perfect.
Oh, this technically, oh, no, Martin's deck is too shiny. There's too many gold
yeah,
cards.
there's a, there's a lot going on there.
So I thought the nest ball was a energy for something. I got a solid 60 card pile. I'm ready to see it.
Yeah, I'm ready to see it as well. And I think here, as long as Martin's able to hit, I don't even think he needs to hit an energy here, because he could just force Seal Stone for the other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is one of those times where playing the bundle here and getting rid of that legacy energy would have been fine.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh, he never punished.
never punished. So he gets the 2 here.
Let's see where he puts them. Part of me thinks he's gonna put it on the Iron Hands. I really hope he just puts it on the Miraidon and then uses the Force Seal Stone for bundle,
Yeah.
because that would knock out, right?
Yeah.
With
230.
Miraidon? Yeah,
Yeah.
230.
It would be 230 against that.
Yeah.
Oh man. What a fun little deck that Ainer
Yeah.
decided to bring to locals.
Break to locals. Yeah. Let's see where we put this 2 energy here.
Oh wait.
Oh,
He has does he? No, I
the
forgot.
Bravery Charm doesn't do much here, right?
No, it doesn't. Cause for a second, it was a booster capsule.
Yeah.
I thought for a hot second that it was a canceling cologne. You can cancel in cologne the okie dokie and then amp it or whatever.
That would be funny.
But hey,
Yeah,
whatever gets the job
I
done.
know, right? That's funny. Oh,
Okay.
okay, we put the Ooh, we're going with the V star here already.
Alrighty. That might be relevant here. So with the booster capsule adding 20 damage to your future Pokemon, and with the lightning symbol from the Zapdos, Pogo Zapdos, so amp you very much would be 150. Arm press would be what?
Oh, he's playing the bundle now.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
But does this? I don't think this knocks out with the amp.
no, it does
Yeah.
not.
Unless there's
Okay.
something that we don't know about.
I don't see something. I'm not seeing something. Unless
About to bundle the guy incorrectly.
uh,
Do you want to check on that
yeah.
ruling? Okay. Yeah, because I don't think it. Huh? They're backing it up. Yeah, I think with the ability, I think they're talking it through right now. I know, right? Fireburner, all of that, just yeah. I think he has another fighting energy in play already too. So, oh man,
Yeah.
this is just no bueno
So
here
I
for
think-
Martin. I
I-
think he made a little misplay here.
A little oopsie poopsie, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's okay.
So I honestly at this point for Martin, I don't think there is any way of coming back.
Yeah.
Especially with only with the zero
Yeah,
card
and
hand.
do you know he didn't take the prize card, right?
Oh, it's just on the table. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let him know.
Yeah, let him go. Yeah. Yeah.
Martin, do you mind sliding that prize card back to position? Thank you.
Cool. All right. This okie dokie, man. Let's see what we are. Oh, the EXP share and the nest ball.
Yeah. Did I say that like attach return was the only way of energy acceleration? I guess the
Yeah.
EXP share is
The
another,
EXP share.
the
Yeah.
only other form of
Yeah,
energy
we didn't
acceleration.
know that he played that.
I forgot about that card.
Yeah.
My apologies, everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, talking about Martin's last turn, this is where if he had the canceling cologne, he could have played the canceling
Yeah,
cologne.
I know, but I feel like Miraidon never plays that card.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely weird. If he did, then go for it. But there's no way that. Definitely, probably just gonna have more of a
Yeah.
value doing other things.
Definitely. And looks like and it's so tough for Martin because he put all this effort into putting 2 double generators, like 2 energy double,
yeah.
into a Pokemon that's not even gonna be able to knock out the active.
Yeah, and then
it's just really tough.
And you're gonna have to knock it out. You're gonna have to get it down for
Yeah.
2 prizes or for 0 prizes,
Zero
off of
prizes.
off of like a top deck. So there's
Yeah.
nothing. There's not really much for Martin to do
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know.
Like yeah, he didn't even have like any. He didn't even have attach return last
Yeah.
turn either. So it's just like it's looking extremely rough. The only saving grace right now is that
Arven.
okay, guess the Arven.
Yeah.
the
he
only
can maybe generator.
generator, or like Mew or something.
I don't think it's GG yet, just because there's no other attacker on Anner's board besides the Okie dokie.
Yeah, so there's like
So like he's like Martin wouldn't take any prizes off of it, but it kind of makes Anner's like board a little bit slower.
yeah, if Ainer was able to find an EXP share and another Okie dokie and another attach, then like,
Yeah.
he would have had another one set up to
Yeah.
go. But the fact that he didn't means that there is a small light at the end of the tunnel
Yeah,
for Martin. Or
Definitely.
so it gets the electric generator. Woo!
Ooh. Let's see what we grab off of this.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely rough now. Martin, like we said, Martin has a 0 card hand, so
Yeah.
it's just like, what? Do
Oh,
you...
just 2. Oh, never punished.
Don't forget to shuffle the deck, Martin.
Yeah.
Here, I'll go.
Wait. Let's give him some time. I think he might know.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'm gonna tell him.
Oh, he's shuffling.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait, no.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. Bryce got it. Thanks, Bryce. All right. So going into, and I think this. Oh, he doesn't take a prize too because of the legacy
Oh,
energy.
there we go. Zero.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, thank you, Bryce.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a funny little interaction
Yeah.
here. Again, but like we said, the only saving grace is Aina doesn't have another Okidogi down.
Yeah, and it's gonna take him a bit. So if he's able to gust and find another way to attack, that could be also a big way for Martin to kind of claw back into this game.
Most definitely. Um, but yeah, with Martin only having or only getting being 3 generators down
Yeah.
already, and only having one left in deck with no parent card draw
Yeah.
without Mew or a Pheasantipede or anything like that. Uh, it's a much of a uphill battle for Martin here.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So we see the Arvin coming down for Aina here. Probably gonna search out.
Maybe
Probably
like a nest ball or like the night stretcher would be pretty good too.
yeah, Night Stretcher or any way to get an Okidogi.
Yeah.
Sees a rescue board.
Yeah, the rescue board could be good too because like it allows you to kind of just pivot from Tatsugiri every single turn.
Yeah.
Um.
So he gets the Night Stretcher and the rescue board.
Yep.
So yeah, probably gonna rescue board back the Okidogi from last time.
Or night stretcher, and then put the rescue board
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
Tatsugiri.
Rescue board on the
Yep.
Tatsugiri and Night Stretcher for the Okidogi.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and then you kind of have to just slowly use your turns to just power up another.
Yeah, and you're a single prize deck, so you have the time, especially with the legacy energy
Yep.
Okidogi knockout. So you're gonna have like a couple turns to get another one set up. It's just gonna be up to Martin to.
Oh, does he have no energy in hand right now?
I know he.
Oh, he's got Lotto. Oh man.
Okay, he finds the
Okay,
Luminous.
I think you can get any energy from that, right?
Yeah, he can.
Okay.
So probably Luminous. That also counts for the fighting and dark at
I
the same
know,
time.
yeah.
Yay! So,
Woohoo.
woohoo! Only real ones from the pre-release. Remember?
Yeah, the
that?
pre-release was the only time I ever seen this card being used.
But oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Was that Twilight? Twilight pre-release? Yeah, I think so.
so.
Yeah, and I think you could just pass here, right? Maybe attach that EXP share. That might be a good idea.
EXP share.
Oh, Bravery Charm.
Oh, Bravery
man,
Charm.
that thing's a tank.
280.
The other thing's a V-Star now. It's a single prize V-Star.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, so we see a pass.
I think.
Yeah, so Martin
Yeah.
drew for turn. So here we go, reading the Luminous. So yes, it is a
Yeah.
Luminous is a rainbow energy. If you don't have any other special energy attached. So as far as I'm aware for Ainer, that's the only one he's
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
might be the only way that he can.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
good. So there's really no way for Martin
Oh,
to really
what is
do it.
Martin able to do? What card does he have in hand right now?
Yeah,
What's his singular card?
What could this be? All right. Martin's mulling over his play.
Oh, this is so tough for him too because there's no way to handle the single prizers because you just lose out on the prize trade this whole time.
Yeah.
I think this Vapor question is more for you, Trevor, because I think you played this deck a little bit more.
Do you think Guardy? Personally, I don't think it's gonna be that great because you played most. I could definitely stand to be wrong about this, but you mainly played the Banette to item lock, and now that Badoo's out, any deck can item lock.
Yeah.
So like item locking on a 2 prizer as opposed to like a 1 prizer seems to be a lot better.
Yeah.
Maybe with like maybe in a time if you do go first, then like okay, yeah, you can still item lock. You can even knock out Badoo and item lock, I guess.
Definitely.
But it's definitely I don't know. It's definitely might be a little bit more on the harder side as to just like playing a regular Guardy list with the Badoo to item lock and still be more Guardy like.
Yeah, definitely.
But I could definitely stand to be corrected. I think it's a remains to be seen. I don't expect it to be that great, but I also play the deck, so it would be cool if it could go back.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
Yeah, I would tend to agree as well. I feel like the Badoo is just an easier item lock to
No, yeah, definitely a lot more
to
easier
accomplish.
to set up.
And I feel like at that point you just play the Badoo. You know, it has free retreat. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's free retreat.
Yeah.
No energy cost.
No energy cost. It's just you can start it. You don't have to worry about like it evolving or anything like that.
It's just kind of there. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So I definitely kind of can get down with that logic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we see the Earthen Vessel come out, get 2 more energy. This will fulfill our attack.
All right.
So boom.
Boom.
But the thing is, I think there's a boss in hand. Oh wait, he played Arvin, so he can't boss.
Yeah. So no boss.
So this thing will this Pikachu will still have 10 HP left.
Feel like it will help the turn 2 item lock
Yeah.
plus the Bennett.
Ooh, so the Arvin
Hopefully.
off the top here. Yeah, Vapor. Feel like it will help the turn 2 item lock plus the oh yeah, the Banette loop
Yeah,
with Monkey Dory.
that is true.
That is true. Yeah.
But
I feel like when players are able to get that loop done like right, it's just like a super skillful play.
no, yeah, it definitely represents like an infinite kind of damage.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of it's I don't know. I just, in my opinion, I just think of like, okay, why? Yeah, it is nice to do the Monkey Dory like Banette loop, but it is just like, why? I think it just takes a bit longer for it to set up, and with Guardy, you just need time, or
Definitely.
just need time to set up, and it's just a matter of would you rather play the Banette loop with the Monkey Dories or just play regular Guardy at that point?
Yeah.
Um, but no, yeah, I definitely agree with you with the turn 2. Just putting on the more pressure with item while Vilest item locking is definitely a very strong play. I just wonder. I'm curious as to how it will shape up.
As we see the scoop here.
Yes.
Tough match, you know, at the end of the day the deck kind of counters and it's not like something you'll see every day too, so
The
yeah,
the Cerulege.
definitely tough. Do we have another match, Bryce? All right, so we're going to our next match here. We have Alex again playing against NRG player Rafal here. So Ralph's been a big fan of the Archaladon, so I'm kind of glad we have this match on here. We get to see the top loaders again, and then we get to see the bridge. You know,
The
I'm
bridge.
a big fan of Duraludon.
Yes.
If you know me, you know how much I love Duraludon.
That's his Dura #1 fan.
Yeah, Dura #1 fan.
Jolling Flying Man
yeah.
yeah, I can definitely see it.
Yeah,
I just think we'll see what happens. I would actually, probably gonna test it a little bit going into EUAC
yeah.
or leading up to it just to see how it goes. And maybe if you join us back, I'll report on my findings.
Yeah, I'm gonna report on the findings.
Maybe I'm just bad. I don't
I don't
know.
know. We'll see, but
Well, probably.
yeah. I feel like in this matchup, Gardevoir is very favored.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely is favored, except Rafal here. Oh, his camera's getting blurred.
Oh,
Or
it's
not
focused. Oh, there
it's
we go.
focused. Okay, so we see the jamming tower. So this is the
Yeah.
one. This is the one card that kind of throws a wrench into Aligardi's plans, especially if you get it down early. They
Yeah.
can't Evo, so it definitely slows them down a bit. And Badu, it's funny enough. The Dura attack, the baby Dura can attack for 30 with 1 metal.
Yeah.
And it has grass resistance, so it
I
can't
know.
even get scratched by the Badoo.
I know.
And it's very, I guess, like a more low maintenance because it can power itself up with the Metal Defender, or I forget, something alloy.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what
Whatever
the
its
attack's called.
ability is to attach
Yeah.
2 metals from the discard to whatever metal Pokemon you
Yeah,
have.
and I
So
can see that comparison. Archaladon's kind of like Palkia in a lot of ways. Very self-sufficient attacker. Kind of has a limited attack number, like a damage cap, but very reliable attacker and is very self-sufficient as well.
I'm just saying though, it does. You could I don't know why you ever would, but you could play the baby Heatran from one of the recent sets. That's like a metal C-Pow
Oh
to get
yeah,
big one shots on something.
I do know that card.
you could. There could be a way.
There could be a world where that could be a good play.
I will say though, Jolly Flying Man. Yes, it is Palkia and it's self-sufficient, but Archaladon can play Dialga, and that's a
Yeah,
turn skip.
That's a turn skip
And
card.
that's something Palkia can't do.
Yeah.
Nah, but I've seen Aggron V just for math fixing spread. Yes, of course. Aggron V.
Yeah,
What a guy.
Aggron V. That's an interesting card too.
Don't seldomly see it, but it's always fun when you
Yeah,
when you do.
so
So we see the knockout here.
the knockout here, I do like this.
Yeah, the
from-
baby,
yeah.
the baby one, going great.
Yeah.
It's definitely this is definitely interesting one. At least from we couldn't really see, well, we weren't able to see how the game played out for the most part, just because we just got to here not too long ago. Some Danish toys are also trying to cook Monkey Dory with darks, but don't like to because it needs to be. Yeah, it's definitely can get very inconsistent if things just start once you start adding more and more energies or more and more engines. So it's definitely like that fine tuning
Yeah,
balance between
definitely.
you know.
Ooh, and the Scream Tail's coming up.
So yeah, okay. I don't know what he's trying to do. I think this plays if he counter catches like the other Arch Aladon on the bench with no
Yeah.
energies, and then
The Bravery Charm.
yeah, it has the Bravery Charm.
Yeah.
Um, it would be good. However, it's like I don't know how much energy um, is in Rafal's discard here.
Yeah. I think that's another thing about learning how to play this deck as well, is that you kind of have to learn how to utilize your energy and kind
Mhm.
of like know how much you should be keeping in the discard at all times. Because like you play a 4/4 Duraline, so you can get the energy into play pretty easily, but you also need to have energy in like your deck to attach. So yeah, it can definitely get a little dicey at times.
All right, so we see okay the Iono bringing down
Yeah.
Rafal to 2 card.
Ooh, 2 energy prize.
No, not
That's
the
not
not the greatest
not
thing
the
to see.
greatest thing, especially with the amount of like energy that's being played now. They're playing 7. Do you remember like old Gardevoir used to play like 10 energy?
No, yeah, it was like
Yeah,
9 or 10 energy, and then
yeah,
reversal came
the
out.
double reversal.
I missed that deck
Yeah,
sometimes. If only I was a better player, I probably
yeah,
would have converted a lot more
yeah,
better results. But I was a fledgling Pokemon player when
yeah,
Reversal Guardy came out, so I'm
yeah,
not good enough. But it's okay, it's fine.
yeah. We're getting there.
But no, yeah, seeing double energy prize is always a pain because there's just not really much to do
Yeah.
here. So we're gonna load up uh, the Scream Tail.
Yep.
That's 160 right now. So he's gonna monkey move 3, I'm assuming.
Wait, where does the 6 come from?
Where did the 6 come from?
Uh, is
Uh,
there a double monkey or is there just one monkey?
that was only one. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's
Oh,
2. Oh,
okay.
the other one is like, yeah, the other. Okay, we didn't see the second monkey Dory.
I
All
for
right.
real thought that was his discard.
Yeah, I thought that was this card too.
Ah, these top loaders,
All
man.
right, the top loaders, I know. All right, so we see the okay, so we see some energy here. Oh, that Iono would have won the game for Roth.
Yeah. So here we go.
What's that other card that he has in hand? Jamming Tower?
I think.
Oh, is there ever a world where you kind of like you just Earthen Vessel away the Jamming Tower and you Night Stretcher the Fez back so you can draw more?
It's a little.
Yeah, I feel like you see more cards that way
That's definitely. Let's see.
because you can still concealed.
So that's I think no. The only way to actually get a knockout onto an Arch Aladon is
Oh, he's got boss.
you have
Yeah.
to you have
All
to
right.
do something like
I
that.
think he just wins here, right?
What's the retreat cost on the Baby Dura?
2, I think.
2.
And he's at what 100? Oh, so he would. Yeah, the 220 knocks out, right?
Yeah, it would. So-
Like either the discard of top loaders. I cannot.
Oh, yeah, fine. Gets the boss, and he just no. He doesn't have an attach return. That's the one.
But there's there. Oh wait, he has another energy in hand though.
Oh, yeah, he does. He does. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
doesn't he just win here?
Yeah, he should. He should be.
Because
able
that's
to.
100 plus 220. That's 320, right? And Gardevoir EX is 310 HP.
Yeah.
I'm not like
We are college educated.
Yeah.
I think we're.
I think that's a win condition, right?
I think it's staring us blatantly in the face.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel like he has it.
unless unless
Unless there's something that I'm not seeing here.
unless the Baby Dura has like a 3 retreat.
Yeah,
cost.
unless it's a 3 retreat cost. Wait, I'm just gonna check just for my own sanity here because I
Yeah.
feel like Roth should have won this game by now, but
Pickle Plop. I think he has it.
I think
Yes.
he has it.
He should be
I don't know
able
if
to
I'm like
have-
tripping here,
Oh
but
wait, he's nodding his head. He's nodding his head. He did it. There we
there
go.
we go. Woo!
All right.
right.
All right. You know,
And it does have a 2 retreat cost. I just saw it.
All right.
All right. But it's all right because Roth ended up getting it. So
Rob got it in the end.
he got it in the end, and after round 2, we're having our little discussion here. Usually when I'm on the cast here, I like to use the halfway point as like a point where we can kind of talk about what's going on in the Pokemon TCG community. It's been a little dry lately, but rotation just got announced for. Oh, Mr. Nick, that was painful. I know it was
Almost.
painful.
It was almost
It was
though.
almost painful. It was painful for us. But our standard format rotation just got announced for April 11th, and this is big for us, for the two of us, because 2022 is when Trev and I started playing this game, and a lot of the cards that we started with, like playing, like when we started playing, are finally leaving our format. So we're definitely just going to talk about some of the biggest losses that we're going to be having and what potentially could come out here. And Chemist, Arch Shaladon did win,
Yeah, they Arch did get it in the
did
end.
get it in the end, yeah. So I guess, I mean, for me, in my opinion, I think the biggest elephant in the room here that we're losing with rotation is Lugia V-Star and Archeops. We're losing that archetype,
No, they're
and a lot of the big pieces from it. We're losing Gift Energy. We're losing Capturing Aroma, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah.
yeah,
All
what
the
would you say?
all the V stars going away. I
Yeah,
started the game playing Palkia V Star.
yeah,
Like
Palkia V-Star is going away. That's a big one.
so like I know like again I wasn't really there when Palkia was the tier 1 mega threat,
Yeah,
but I did start the game with it. So seeing it go away kind of pains my heart, but more importantly, I hate seeing Radiant Greninja. All the
yeah,
Radiant Pokemon going away is going to be well,
definitely.
obviously most of the Radiant Pokemon weren't that played that much, maybe on fringe cases, but Radiant Greninja, oh
Yeah,
my god, I don't think they'll ever print a card that's splashable again.
yeah, definitely. Oh wow, so we got our next match here. So I'll set this one up if you want to keep talking about
Oh yeah,
what's
okay.
being rotated out.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, coming from me and playing all the like playing Palkia V Star or any of the V Star decks, Arceus V Star, everyone's favorite Judge Starbirth. Oh yeah, Tina V Star and all the and Comfade, the Lost Box package all going away. Uh, it used to be so dominant in those metas, especially when Path of the Peak was still legal. I'll miss Arc Let's Review that deck died. Yes, it did die 8 months ago, but it does still pain my heart to see it go. Yeah. Um, moving on from like V-Star decks, like me personally, I've played Gardevoir. So like losing Radiant Greninja, losing Refinement. I don't know what Gardevoir is going to do when Refinement is going when Refinement's going to go away for Gardevoir. I'm sure some crazy scientist is going to cook up a list with Gardevoir without Refinement, but we'll see about that. I am not too I'm not too what's the word here? Hopeful, but we'll see what happens. Um, uh, and again, and I love playing C-Pow, Chen Pao, so that loses Irida, loses Greninja, loses, especially losing Irida is just a really painful thing. Seeing for all the water type based decks out there, or just some of the fringe stuff. No, but yeah, there's just so many iconic decks or kind of key pieces of decks that are going to get rotated out soon, and it's just it pains my heart, but sometimes it's just this is just how the nature of the game is. We're gonna look forward to whatever the new things come out, like the owner's Pokemon, like the End Zoroark with trade coming back. That's kind of refinement. That's kind of refinement coming back, but we'll see what happens like that. Yeah, Vapor, me too, man, me too. But we can trade now. We can trade again. That's the thing. People loved it. People love the discard one, draw two, and we can do it again on End Zoroark. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for what kind of uh, things are on the horizons for Pokemon. It's very exciting and very daunting with the new stuff. But hey, if you can't, new stuff is always fun to play with, and especially with at the direction of the game they're going, it seems very interesting with like the trainer Pokemon, and there has been there was a rumors or something about like mega evolutions maybe coming back just because of someone saw that the Pokemon company trademarked some names for boxes or something. So people are on speculation that megas are going to come back too. So it's definitely a lot of old returning mechanics coming back, and it's gonna be exciting for me because even though it's old and returning, since I'm a relatively newer player, I would be playing with these for the first time, so it's gonna be, so it would be a little crazy indeed. Uh, just a little update for the round. We're just getting the stream set up. Round three will get started for you going soon. They dropped Zora illustration rare card on Twitter. Yes, all the owner card art is getting kind of crazy. Looking really beautiful. I know that they're bringing back box toppers. I've seen because I think with the special boxes or something of whatever the Journey Together set, I think that's what it's called. They're putting Ends Reshiram as a box topper promo for that, and that card looks amazing. It's kind of crazy that it's only a box topper. All right, so we're getting into round three here. We have Michael Davidson piloting Regidrago V-Star versus Josh DeLuca piloting a Milotic Control. But he started the Noivern, so I'm assuming he has the got the
Yeah,
Noivern.
so I was talking to DeLuca earlier about this, and he's playing a Milotic like lock deck, and it plays like Mimikyu, and it plays like a bunch of other like weird like lock stuff. So it's
Wall deck
yeah,
or
like
wall.
wall stuff. So um yeah, it's definitely an interesting deck here. And I'm really interested to see how this works because Michael's a really good player. Like incredibly good player. I want to see how he kind of navigates like what he sees here and what he could do to win. So this is kind of one of the reasons why I picked this match here because I just want to see what one of the top players in the game can do against, like a random deck like you won't really see every day at like a regional championship event. Yeah, the cornerstone is really good in this as well. So, yeah, a lot of really cool like text that you can kind of use to like disable like Terra Pokemon, EX Pokemon, anything with a rule box, stuff like that. So there's a lot of things that you can kind of do here.
All right. No, yeah. Unfortunately for Michael, he didn't even start a Regidrago,
Yeah, definitely.
so he's gonna be a little slower here on the setup, but we'll see what happens. Gets the attach return, or Teal Dance and attach return on the Mew, and then Josh here with getting a Puffin, deciding what else to do on his turn. I don't know. I
Yeah,
can't see what else is in his hand. I think he has a Vessel, so Vessel plus something.
yeah, Vessel. But I don't really know like his if he really needs like a lot of those energies right now, unless he's trying to like use the Noivern right away.
Yeah, Jolly. Yeah, Feebas having 30 HP is very rough, but fortunately for Josh, Michael didn't get a Drago down turn one,
Yeah,
so that thing is safe for now.
yeah. And I wonder if he plays something like the Rotom or what his V is that he can use this Forest Seal Stone on.
Here we go. So
Yeah.
Ultra Ball, discarding
Poffin.
Puffin. Let's see. So it's double.
Yeah, he's got double turbo in hand as well.
Yeah, wants to get rid of the Milotic here. I don't know if that's what I would personally do, just because
Yeah.
uh you can probably like keep like one of the double turbos and just
Yeah.
attach.
Oh, the Vulpix. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Now that makes sense.
Funnily enough, you could use the Vulpix V-Star attack here.
Yeah.
And if Michael puts down a lot of Regidrago Vs for whatever reason, you can knock out.
Yeah. Vulpix is bizarre. I
Yes.
forgot what other reasons he was telling me about this. I forgot. Like I wasn't able to hear his whole game plan about it, but yeah, it's
It
definitely an
it is
interesting
immune to
card.
Cologne,
Yeah,
yes. Okay, so I guess the double turbo.
is going down onto the Vulpix V.
Vulpix V. Just need to get.
All right, so the Drago's coming down now, I think.
Yeah, he top decked the Ultra
Ultra
Ball,
Ball.
so he's getting a little peek at the deck,
Yeah, he gets.
figuring out what to do.
Ooh, we get the Cleffa here.
I do like that play.
I do like Clef. Clef
Clef Nation.
Yeah. And the price check here from Michael too also shows like another reason why he's such a good player is because he knows what's in his deck at all times. And he's able to go through his deck so quickly, so he's able to like know right away and just focus his game plan about that around that as well. Like all your energy counts, what Pokemon are in the deck, stuff like that. It's definitely a really good skill to have because having information is really important in this game, and knowing like what you have prized is important as well because now you know, like, oh, like I have to play around like the fact that these are the resources I have to work with until I'm able to get more off of my prizes, and you can't really bank on that as like a strategy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really high level play from him, and getting stuff like the Halucha out of the way as well is really important, just because those are cards you really don't want to have like in play for very long. So it
Okay.
looks like we're grabbing that, putting those two back into the deck, trying to thin out as much as you can, just so you can have more cards drawn off of
Grasping
the
draw.
grasping draw
Yeah.
attack that Cleffa has.
Definitely,
So,
definitely one of the crazier cards. Or
yeah,
the cooler of the free retreat baby Pokemon
yeah,
that come out.
definitely.
But then now that Badoo's out,
Now that
it's good.
Badoo's out, that's also one.
Oh yeah.
I know. I was wondering if ever, you know, that Obsidian Flames Elekid.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Bang
that's,
bang.
I wonder if that's ever gonna get play. I think
Snipe.
that that
Snipe
card's kind of
30.
funny. You snipe 30 anywhere on the board.
Snipe 30 for
Yeah.
free.
Ooh, attaching another energy.
Okay, goes for
Okay. Ooh, E switch and Ultra Ball. Ooh,
hmm.
interesting. I wonder if you just retreat here and just grasping draw, right? Or if there's something that Michael thinks he can do.
Okay, so decides to thin it.
Okay.
So he's gonna get a full 7
Full
draw.
7 cards.
Yum. I have to throw away E switch though, so that,
Yeah, I never like doing that. It always feels awful to me when I have less E switches to work with. Um, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah.
almost.
Well, we got a lot of time for Cleffa still. Cleffa still has another year.
Or not anything replaced with Badoo. So
Place with Badoo.
so
Okay.
in this case, you got like a month and some change.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see the Cleffa draw gets a lot of. I think that was like I see that was what 3
Three. Yeah, there's like 2 researches, like an energy, like 2 energies.
Okay, so this is gonna be awkward just because now Michael has to like
Yeah.
either commit or have to draw into the fire, or has to commit the E switch of a fire to the Drago. But
Yeah.
I'm sure again, Michael is one of the greatest players I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Insanely talented. So I'm assuming if he can navigate uh, complex lines to get something done, I'm sure he could.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see what we're grabbing here with the oh, so Irida off of off of the Forest Seal Stone, and maybe that might get us the Vulpix V Star and another item card.
Yeah. So okay, here we go. Looking for the V Star. All right.
All right.
He still needs to get a water energy attached onto.
Yeah, I don't know if he plays something like Vessel. Oh, he
Oh,
does play Vessel.
it's in his hand right now.
Yeah, so I wonder if there's like, does he have like the water energy that he can play, or does he use like a different? Does he play like
No,
Prime Catcher's
it's ace spec.
his ace spec?
I don't know what he.
Ooh, I wonder what you grab here. Get Prime Catcher?
Okay, he just wants to burn
Okay.
it right now.
Yeah.
A little odd, but I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he wants to like start getting chip damage or pressure onto his only Michael's only Regidrago V here.
Yeah. Okay. So we get okay. So we have 2 fire or 2 water energy off of this. The Prime Catcher is probably gonna go onto that Regidrago V, and this is huge too, just because there's no energy on this thing currently. There's 2 fire energy that are on the
Yeah, gotta go
Yeah.
give Vulpix a read.
yeah. I gotta get everything a read here.
Yeah, just one of those things. One of those things.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So we see the Prime Catcher going up.
And I think with the Vulpix attack, it's like you prevent damage from Pokemon with abilities. Is that what it does?
Yes, I think it was Mirage Snow or something. That's
Let me
what
look
it's
it up real
called.
quick. Alolan Vulpix. Um, yeah, definitely an interesting card that we haven't seen in our format in a while. I remember it used to be played with Arceus. Yeah, Snow Mirage does 160 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by the effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. During your next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from attacks from Pokemon that have an ability. Yeah, we can't use the V-Star because we used the Forest Seal Stone already, but yeah, let's see what Michael does to respond to this. There isn't any sort of shred attack in this Regidrago V-Star deck.
Wait, you could
You can oh, you can
you can genome hack the
genome
Mirage.
hacking the Mirage.
So that would get through it.
That's true.
That
You know, very true.
That would get through it.
Yeah. I don't know if that's like the optimal play though. Is there ever a time where you do it?
I don't know. It's definitely
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, and Pickle, I kind of understand the logic behind hitting the Mew, but at the same time, the Mew has free retreat, so you can always just pivot out of it into something else. Part of the reason too to go into the Regidrago is because it's the main attacker, and it also has a very hard, um, like way to attack.
No, I think I think Pickle was going for hitting the Mew just because that's the only way that can. That's the only thing that can threaten
Yeah,
the Vulpix by using the genome hack and then going and shredding through
yeah,
the protection. So I guess there's that, or there's also uh, Michael could always use like a regular Regidrago, like a
yeah,
Dragon Laser attack would do the job.
yeah.
So definitely seeing.
Ooh, the
Oh,
Prime Catcher. Oh,
Prime
this
Catcher
is
is kind
huge.
of big.
This is huge.
Prime Catcher is pretty big.
I mean, it's huge, but I don't know how huge it can be because you can only. What are you going to copy on the bench?
um, yeah, definitely, definitely.
Unless you like, oh, there's no way to like attack though. Oh, this doesn't feel great.
No, not at all.
Yeah, and if one of the ogre pawns maybe had more energy, you can kind of think about like it like that.
Oh,
But
what we could do is Michael could like chill for a bit. He has the
yeah,
boss and the prime catcher. He could
yeah,
like boss something, remove the effect off of Vulpix, and then
yeah,
prime catcher it back
that might be
in.
what he's doing.
Yeah, so that's what. Okay, so that.
Ooh, Josh just got the Iono off the top. Oh
Yeah,
man,
no.
oh the Iono.
Yeah, Michael's face.
Yeah,
He's like, oh,
says it
there
all.
goes that game plan. But here we go. Let's see
Yep.
what a fresh six gets him.
Not much better.
Nah, no. Let's see. Has a counter catcher.
He plays counter catcher. Oh wow, that's an
There's a
interesting.
counter catcher in there.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting card.
I wonder how much I wonder what it helps against, but you know. So
Okay.
we see the Noivern.
Oh, the Noivern. Okay.
I don't know how.
Okay.
I don't know how useful that any Noivern swing is, because covert flight, whatever. Like you're not really swinging with basics.
Yeah.
Or if that's ever in the active, you just swing into it with the V star. So it's never a basic. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
It's good though that Josh has like multiple attackers to work with, right? So like the Milotic will soon become something that can attack. The Vulpix is already attacking, and then also the Noivern. So like even if Michael decides to use the counter catcher, like Josh usually has a way around it.
All right. So we see the evolve. He has a nest ball or something to shuffle the deck, so he can get back in. So
The
he
prime catcher,
he
yeah,
has a
or
chance to get back
something
into
like
the prime
that.
catcher.
Yeah. I wonder if he's gonna play like the counter catcher and the nest ball.
Yeah.
Oh, so it looks like he's just going for the Iono here.
Okay.
Kind of just working with what he's got here. He probably knows that there's going to be some E switches around that he could possibly use. He still has his attachment
All
for
right.
turn.
I think
Oh, and look
that's
at that.
one. That's one.
Perfect. He can attack now.
Perfect. Wonderful. Gorgeous.
Adam, what in the anti-meta is this?
It's one that's
This is the Josh DeLuca classic.
The Josh
What are you talking about?
the Josh DeLuca where he fit every single answer of anti-meta that he could
Yeah.
into 160 card deck.
I know. So we'll see what we got working with here, but I think Michael's able to attack. I don't know if he's able to like really attack because of the Vulpix ability.
Avatar anti. Yeah, all
Yeah,
all four nations are in the
Yeah, all
deck.
4 nations. Yeah,
um,
I don't think there's a Fire Nation in this deck though. I think it's just Water and Earth.
you know,
Yeah.
we're showing up for which cornerstone to make you with the Wellsprung Donk, and there were
Yeah.
3 other people on the same.
One Guardian farmed us all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we do see the genome hack.
Genome hacking.
The genome hack. Get into the swing in. So yeah, this is where swinging into that Mew, like that turn prior, would have been nice because it would have
Yeah.
put pressure on Michael's energies. Yeah, Josh always cooking up something fierce.
Yeah.
Whenever he shows up for locals.
Yeah, Josh always has something fun. So I wonder what he's looking to do here. Maybe he's trying to find a way to get the Milotic into play.
I don't even know. The Milotic doesn't even do anything because it only
Yeah.
prevents Terra against Terra Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's like that's not really an effective wall here. So right now, but it is like just sitting at 30 HP basic. That's just
Yeah.
asking to get Phantom dived. So that unless Josh gets like the Mimikyu or a Mimikyu or a like a cornerstone down or something. It's looking like there's not really many walls left.
Yeah.
Stone.
Yeah, so the stone was
Hey, what the heck are you doing, Anna?
whoa, Adam,
Yeah,
you got a code now?
you got a sponsor at
Whoa,
Mewtwo,
whoa,
bro?
whoa.
What the heck?
But yeah, the fourth seal stone was used already. That was used on just the Alolan Vulpix V before it evolved, and it was able to search out a card that was able to get Josh his current board state.
All right. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, canceling cologne.
So if Josh did play, they get the cornerstone. He could
Yeah,
get through it.
I
Uh,
know the hand shuffling. Mo, typical pro player thing to do, the hand shuffling thing.
I do that too
I
many
know,
times.
but we're not professionals.
I know. I like to pretend that I am, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
really
we all
not.
miss you, Mo. I haven't seen you forever. Yeah, we love hand shuffle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
do it in every card game
Oh
now.
yeah. I know something I just like kind of just do offhand now, like whenever I'm just like
Doing stuff.
yeah.
I'll do it with like my credit cards too or
Yeah, I do it. Yeah,
something. Is it a problem?
it
Maybe,
may be.
but I don't care.
Yeah. All right, so now this Reggie Drago is able to
Wow.
attack Wow Bao. Yeah,
Wow, wow.
the whole Wow Bao crew's here.
Fun fact, bao
Yeah.
bao just means bun
Yeah.
in Chinese. So when you say like bao bun, you're
Yeah.
just saying bun bun twice.
Yeah, playing Uno with my students hand shuffle that. You put your Uno cards in sleeves too.
Yeah, I'm definitely playing poker
Yeah.
or Texas Hold'em and just
Yeah.
hand shuffling my two cards.
I know. I remember. I think Mo was the one who brought exploding kittens one time to NRG, and I remember seeing those in the Dragon Shield limes, and I was like, this is something I gotta do now.
I can't. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I think I need to do that
that's a
for my
TCG
house.
thing now. Yeah,
I gotta sleeve up exploding kittens.
yeah. Leave up exploding kittens. All right. So, um, what do you think Michael's gonna do here? Do you think he's just gonna attack with the Mew EX to return KO, and then maybe use like a Giratina attack to knock out
The
the
Noivern.
Noivern?
I definitely think that's the right play to go for.
Yeah,
Because again, there's not really much else going on Josh's board.
yeah,
And the Covert Flight does not protect against the Regidrago,
yeah.
so I think it should be fine.
Yep. All right, so we got the Mew for 2 here. Counter catcher's still here.
Yeah. Um.
I don't think it's gonna do much here. I think
Yeah.
you'd kind of just go for the knockout,
Yeah.
right?
You just have to knock out just to get rid
Yeah.
of the wall that is
Yeah.
a Alolan Vulpix B star.
Yeah.
I remember the last point event before rotation with Path and stuff. I
Yeah.
remember playing like a challenge going to like Arc Goo picks,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, all right.
All right.
And
We're
I went
here.
horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, never be able to play this again.
Yeah. So, but I feel like at this point, Josh really was controlling the game a lot earlier, but now Michael has really found his footing here. And I think that's part of the reason is why he's such a good player is because he knows how to navigate like a lot of these difficult matchups, especially the matchups where like your opponent has a lot of advantage on like just like knowing their deck better than like theirs. But yeah, I mean, even though this Mew's looking to go down soon, the Drago is like ready to attack, and that could be a big reason why Michael can take this game as well. So Josh has to be a little more careful with about setting up his board and just having other attackers ready to go.
Yeah, it's like, what can you? I mean, Michael's just like really just like comes with like just how much time and games he played with this like with any deck really, but
Yeah,
just Pokemon in general. He's just like even with like uncomfortable situations, he's like it's like a fighting game thing. It's like a
yeah,
fighting game thing. Like he's just comfortable with being uncomfortable. So
yeah, definitely.
navigating like difficult situations, like he's a lot more able to be like be calm. And again, Michael won
Yeah.
against Shriekulas.
Best of 7 same 16 Dragomir. What?
That's a marathon, baby.
Wait, when did they do this event?
The second round was 4-3 with
Wait,
Michael Frick.
why did I not know this was happening?
Where was the stream? Where was the
Yeah,
Azul GG
I
stream
know where
for
was the money match stream. I want to see Shukri play.
this? Oh, the Devo. What is that?
Oh
Gonna-
man,
okay, maybe that's for a different thing.
yeah,
Probably for like Charizard or something. I don't
yeah.
know. But yeah. Okay, so he's super
All right,
running
so
back
we're putting back the Vulpix line here.
the boys.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't see how. Like I'm curious as
Yeah.
to what Josh can do here, unless he gets like a. I don't think judging off, like I think from his beast, from his I think like just his deck list. I don't think he's playing
Yeah.
like anything. He doesn't play the cornerstone or anything,
Yeah.
so that doesn't get walled out.
Yeah, and devoing Drago doesn't really do much because it just goes back to hand, and you could just put it back on the next turn.
Yeah.
It's not like so Devo is mainly very oppressive against like rare candy decks because just because when you Devo, you have like you go back to basic pretty much.
Yeah.
So instead of being able to skip that stage 2, you just go back to basic. So um, looks like Josh is kind of stuck here. He doesn't really know what he's supposed to do now.
Yeah.
Goes down to 2 prizes left, and Michael is able to start with the Cleffa and probably knock this.
Now we know what you mean.
Annoying Red
We know what you mean.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I know what you mean.
So yeah, even like it's looking like Josh, like whatever initial steam he had at the beginning of the game, just couldn't really convert that into a
Yeah.
much bigger advantage now. So then allowed Michael to get rolling through his get rolling through his deck, and try to find the answers, or being
Yeah.
able to find the answers to whatever shenanigans Josh was setting up here. So so yeah, I do would love to see just the lost impact just to get rid of this thing.
Yeah,
Because Josh's hand is like really small. You can even Iono it too if you
yeah,
really wanted
definitely.
to, just to get even more.
I
Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Yeah, just so that I wonder if Josh is gonna be able to get a Pokemon here.
I noticed too, Michael hasn't even used his V Star yet.
Yeah,
and
that's really what separates like Drago players is because if you're able to hold on to that V Star, you'll be able to just have so many more tools to work with. I know Iono lost impact, crazy play here.
crazy. Noiver only has 260.
Yeah.
Good luck. No, but yeah. Um, Otherwise, like Iona lost impact. I don't know what else Michael is searching for here.
Yeah, maybe just more energy or ways to recover.
Yeah, probably right.
Yeah.
So we see the lost impact take the last 2.
Yep.
Josh is in a little bit of a pickle with
Let's
only
see.
a lone Feebas
Lone
against the
Feebas.
world.
Oh, does he have? Oh, he's got a Mew.
But okay, attach. Bench the
Mew,
Mew. All right,
okay.
pass the Mew.
Restart for 2.
Boom.
Boom. Oh, Night Stretcher.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, it gets the Milotic.
The Milotic. All right, what does the Milotic do? Besides the ability, what does that attack?
I think it's like 160 for watercolor's colorless, and then it makes the active Pokemon asleep.
Ooh, asleep.
It goes night night.
Oh wow.
All right. Oh, but Michael has the switch, so whatever happens is null and void.
All right, so we see Michael going to 3-0 here after going against this really interesting Milotic control deck. Do we have another match? We don't. All right, so let's continue our discussion we were having earlier, Trev. Rotation, right? What have you covered so far?
I was just covering like V-Star decks, or like the V-Stars, and then I covered how Guardy's using like Greninja and Refinement.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's another huge one too.
Yeah, and then also as a Chen Pao enjoyer, I was discussing losing like Irida.
Oh, losing Irida, yeah.
Losing Irida and Greninja, and I'm just like, man,
yeah. I feel like Greninja is probably going to be the most impactful loss that we're going to be having with this rotation.
It's just so generically good.
Yeah, it's a card that you can slot into pretty much every single deck. It was by far the best Radiant card, even better than like Radzard, and I feel like Radzard was also a very solid.
It was definitely a solid number 2 spot.
Yeah.
For best Radiant.
Yeah, definitely. Whoa. Whoa, Adam. Thanks for the news. I'll make sure to tell Kev right now.
But no, yeah.
But yeah, I think another thing to mention too is we're losing Lost Box.
No, yeah, I did go into it. I didn't mention it. I didn't go in too much because I didn't play too much Lost Box. But losing.
Yeah, I'll definitely mention it because I used to play a lot of Lost Box as well. So I mean, we're losing Comfy, losing Culver's Experiment. We're losing a lot of Lost Zone cards as well, like Lost Vacuum, Giratina V-Star, another like kind of archetype of Lost
We're
Box.
Losing every Lost Box.
Losing a Mirage Gate, another big one here. So, see, I knew Keon was gonna be here the moment I talked about Lost Box.
We talked Lost Box.
Yeah, as soon as I mentioned Lost Box, as like rest in peace, Keon. Yeah. But yeah, so it's just a big loss too because a lot of cards were enabled because of Mirage Gate and the Lost Zone engine. So yeah, it's just a big loss that we're gonna be having too. we're losing all the V's also. So like Raikou V, we're losing. That had a lot of play in like stuff like Miraidon. It played briefly in
Fish. We're
Lugia.
losing fish.
Yeah, we're losing Luminion. The supporter search, support Pokemon.
Rotom.
Yeah, we're losing Rotom. Yeah. So I mean, this is a big rotation. I mean, especially for kind of like talking about this earlier. This is like a lot of the cards that we started using when we started playing.
It's like so much like
Yeah,
the pillars,
I know.
of like whatever what we knew the game as
Yeah,
has just been going,
I
and it's
know.
just like wow.
I know. I can't believe it though. We're losing Lugia V Star. I can't believe it.
You can't summoning star
Yeah, I
ever.
cannot summoning star
After
anymore.
April, you can never summon.
Yeah,
Not
April
that you
11th,
can
man.
never, but it's just
Yeah.
You missed it. Rock
Yeah.
playing against Okie Dokie.
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier. We had the Okie Dokie guy earlier.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Did you see this from Adam?
Dude.
Yeah, Kev's in the room too.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, we're losing. Now that we have Kevin here, Kev, what's the card you're gonna miss most with rotation? That's our topic for today. We're talking about rotation now.
That I'm gonna miss the most.
Yeah, which card are you gonna miss most with rotation? It's a big rotation. This is also the cards that you started playing with. Yeah. Yeah, it's
There's a
big
lot.
one.
The
I know.
big list.
Yeah, big list. We were saying Radiant Greninja is probably the most impactful loss.
Yeah. People in the chat, if you guys can like probably put down in your what your most missed card from rotation will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like because there's honestly so many like standouts or just
Yeah.
like pillars
All
of
the Lost Box cards, Raikou V,
you can never announce Starbirth
Yeah.
again.
Lugia. You're not missing Lugia. I'm gonna miss
I'm
Lugia.
with you,
Curlia.
Vapor. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was Nikita,
Yeah.
then maybe.
Yeah.
But he's not even here anymore, so I can't miss it.
I will say though again, Vapor.
Curlia.
Like I
Curlia
said,
is a big one. Oh, Bibarel.
Bibby.
Bibarel's a big
Bibby.
one. Oh man, that's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Bibarel
Manaphy
too.
rotates too.
That's fine.
Yeah, Manaphy's fine. I don't really.
I don't
care
know if there's
about
any like I
Manaphy.
don't know if there's any bench snipe, but
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss Bibarel. That's
Dude,
one.
Dragon,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Snipe.
bench
Yeah.
snipe. Oh gosh.
Oh man, that's a big one. I'm gonna miss that card. I feel like the card I'm gonna miss most besides that also is I'm gonna miss Arceus V Star.
Okay, and good supporters gone.
Irida. Colress.
Chorus, Irida.
What other supporters are rotating?
There's like some fringe ones like I know workers.
What was that
F-Block.
other one? Adaman. Yeah.
Adaman, yeah.
Oh, Pokestop is rotating. That's probably one of the
Dude,
bigger
Radzard,
ones
I
too.
missed them.
Yeah, Radzard. Yeah.
When I played Radzard and Red Greninja in the
Yeah.
lockbox, that was sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss those cards. The supporter one's interesting now. Now that I think about it, what other supporters we're gonna be losing?
Big standouts is Irida,
Yeah,
Chorus.
Irida, Colress. Those are big ones.
I don't think there's any like specific.
Roxanne.
Roxanne, yeah, that kind of fell to the wayside with like
Yeah.
Iono, but still losing Roxanne is.
Yeah,
Mawile.
Mawile and Lax.
Yeah, Snorlax
Yeah,
goes
I know,
away. So
I know
whoa, woohoo.
Mo's gonna miss those.
Soft stays though.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thornton. Oh
Thornton.
Thornton, no.
Thornton's rotating. Oh man, that's a crazy one. I didn't realize that
yeah. I
one.
forgot about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good.
Yeah. What other cards came out around? Did Adventurer's Discovery? Is that
That was E-Block.
that's
That was
E-Block?
E-Block.
Okay. I was like,
Block.
No,
Yeah.
we're not there yet.
yeah, yeah. I won't miss them. They definitely serve their purposes. I agree with you, Mo.
Mo. I miss Mo.
Yeah, I think I'll miss Mo.
My heart broke when Egg
rotate.
Row.
No, Mo will not rotate.
Mo never
I
rotates.
hope he won't rotate.
Mo is eternal.
Mo is forever.
Yeah.
What are you saying? bro?
Yeah, it definitely helps us reminisce.
Karens from the year
Yeah.
before.
Rest in peace, Karen's Conviction
From
and
Evo.
Duraludon VMAX. Those are the cards I'll miss the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what other cards we're gonna be losing.
Okay, when Manaphy rotates, what's gonna stop me from Mirage barraging every
Yeah.
turn?
Alright,
I
let's
don't
start with Brilliant Stars. What are we losing with Brilliant Stars?
Go from like best selling or something.
yeah.
That's the
I'm
cards.
just going from high to low. Charizard V-Star. Oh, let's not go from high to low.
Go to best selling.
Yeah,
That's where all the good cards get
yeah,
bought out, or get C play or something.
yeah. So Arceus, Lumineon, we kind of mentioned already. Raikou, we're
Cool.
losing. Did
Ar-
people use Galarian Moltres V a lot? It kind of had some purpose. Wait, I think that card rotated already.
Yeah, that card rotated because I was played.
Raichu V, that's another important one.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
Miraidon
no.
loses its big boy attacker.
Yeah,
Giratina.
yeah, we talked. Yeah, I mentioned Giratina. Barrels in this set.
Team yells cheer.
Yeah, rest in peace. Team yells cheer. Oh, Charon's Care rotates. That's definitely another one that had some niche play.
Silene.
Yeah, V-Star Marker rotates.
Silene. The card that made me
Silene.
lose my day 2 against
Yo,
Kevin.
oh no. Oh, thank you.
All right. Oh, we got our
All
last
right, we got
round.
our last round here. So let's see who we want to put in here. I kind of like the.
There's
Do
like 4 people that start with ELI.
Yeah, maybe
I like it.
Matt. Let's put. Oh no, there. Oh, this is a down pair, but I kind of want to put Josh on again. I don't know. Dude, I don't know if I want to put Michael again. Oh man.
But
All right, let's put Roth on one. Here, I'll set this up.
All right.
Interact with chat.
All right. Yeah. But so I guess like switching from rotation though, what's like from what's been like revealed so far? What's everyone like looking forward to the most with the new stuff like after post rotation? Not playing just Badoo, but just like whatever like any specific cards you guys are like you guys are excited for. Really? You think End Pokemon? You think End's Pokemon gonna look like a flop? Yeah. I saw the hot Pokemon or whatever. Everyone's playing like it was just saying like, oh, it's just like Buzzrock again. I didn't get to play with those cards, so I don't really know. I don't really know how how that really went, but it seems pretty cool. Yeah. Lily's cards are yeah, Mo. I do agree. Having that tool just take one less. Having was it a card Spirit Dew or whatever, Life Dew. Just having your Lily's Pokemon with that tool attached have like take one less prize seems kind of crazy. Yeah. Uh, I'm assuming when like tool based decks goes crazy, then like Jamming Tower is probably gonna go crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. Vacuum rotating, yeah. Yeah, Kion Iona's Pokemon is just Seapow V2. But Seapow is but Iona's Pokemon aren't blue. That's like blue's my favorite color, and I played Chenpao because I liked water because he's because he's blue. Raging Bolt Ionosville. Maybe yeah, you're definitely right. Um, definitely something in there. Put it in blue sleeves, bro. Not the same. It's not the same. But yeah, having I think Belly Bolt is like 280 health too, so it's like a pretty chunky energy accelerator, you know. No hands, yeah, no hands, but I'm sure there's something. Or better yet, what's a trainer that you guys wish or have like on your wish list that they print cards for? Like, you know, like Cynthia, fan favorite trainer, or like Blue, Morty, no cap, bro. That's fair. Getting a Morty's Gengar does sound pretty crazy. Um, Team Rocket Pokemon. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like probably like Giovanni's something or whatever, or maybe they might even print Dark, like the Dark Pokemon, like the Dark Blastoise or the Dark Charizard. We'll see what happens. There's honestly there's like honestly so many random stuff. Like they can do like the Team Magma, Team Aqua stuff again from Gen 3. They could do like the Team Galactic stuff from Gen 4. Yeah, they already did end, so the Gen 5's already been kind of yeah. Japan copyrighted the Mega theme set, so Megas probably could be coming back. Who sees? Dan Hugar's Giratina EX. Yeah, that would go insanely hard if Dan Hugar's Giratina EX got it. And better yet, let's put Giratina EX and it's just Path. It's just Path again. All right, coming back in.
All right, fellas, we got ourselves a fun one. Last one. Archaludon versus Hydreigon. And then on the next table, we have we got Bolt and what was he playing? Ceruledge.
The ledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so we have the Archaludon versus Hydreigon.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be. This is one of the. I don't really. Again, I never played these decks, so I don't really
Yeah.
know how it's gonna go. But the fact that Rafal is going first, he can probably has a chance to swing first because it's gonna take Jonathan
Yeah.
a little bit of time for him to get going here.
Yeah. And I think an interesting thing too is the second Hydreigon attack. Doesn't it hit 330 snipe on like 3 things?
It hits 130 to active and then 130 to
2 on the bench.
2 on the bench.
Well, that's enough to knock out some Duraludons, so that's
Yeah.
something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I don't. It'll be mighty unfortunate to get for Rafal to get all of his baby Duraludon
Yeah.
sniped off the board, but Santa's weird
Yeah.
EX.
I don't know, but Jolly's saying that Hydreigon gets freed from Drago jail next format, but it doesn't get freed from Ogremon jail, so that's something to think about too.
Yeah,
The Ogrepon is definitely still a big way to take out the Hydreigon, something to think about too.
yeah.
Rabsca has to be played. I don't know.
I remember playing Rapska in my Gardevoir.
Yeah,
list.
Rabsca and Gardevoir was big when Dragapult was kind of coming up, and same with Drago too. So
Yeah, I remember in Baltimore, the first regional of the season, I played it in my Gardevoir list, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, here we go.
here we go.
The bug.
Oh man,
But no, yeah, Raska is probably going to be played,
definitely.
especially with Badu running around too. You can't really play Rare Candy anymore, so you're probably going to have to play like something like the Evo list. So
Yeah.
it's something slotting that in might not be that bad.
Yeah, and I feel like Arvin Evo is definitely going to be something that's pretty good just in general next format, just because I feel like it might slow down the format a little bit more.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
essentially all the like stage 2 decks probably going to have
Yeah.
to convert to a
Evo. kind
Evo
of-
Arvin Evo,
yeah.
yeah. Bro, it pains me to think about this, but Chen Pao's probably gonna have to play like Arvin.
Play middlebacks.
Arvin Evo or something. I don't know.
I know ATL. ATL is gonna be crazy in April.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I can't wait for you to get your grill.
Yeah, you already know we're gonna have the iced out teeth.
Dark Patch is gone too.
Yeah.
But you can play Dark Patch. Dark Patch isn't gone if you just hit heads on energy stickers every time. So I don't know.
I don't know.
It might just be energy sticker just might be Dark Patch but better because it's gonna attach
Yeah.
any energy, man.
So I
I'm just
think what
saying.
Rob's looking to do here now is try to get some more energy in hand, and I think he's got Nest Ball. So if he has Radiant Greninja in the deck, which I don't see it in the deck right now. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. So he's
Alright.
able to he's able to use it to hopefully get a Archaludon in hand so he can start attacking. Oh, Dan's in the chat. Any energy to anyone.
Yeah,
Broken.
extremely broken.
Yep.
You know, 50% of the time it works 100% of the time.
Yeah.
I know statistics. Yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't matter that it's a coin flip.
Because you just hit head down in anyways.
Yes.
And
And we miss you, Dan. So
Yeah. Hope you're doing. Hope you whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Hope you're warm, staying warm out there.
yeah. Might have to postpone this return.
Oh, he
Camo
does find
grind.
the arch. Oh, he had
Yeah,
Archie.
he got the
before,
Archie in hand.
But
Camo grind's insane, bro. I gotta play. I'm not grinding camos like that, but
all right.
I still be playing.
Assemble Alloy. I remember
Yeah.
I remember the ability name now.
Yeah, baby is on track. We can't wait.
Baby. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I can't wait to say hi to Tina.
Yeah.
I know that's not gonna be it. But
Yeah, I know that
I'm
they-
just gonna keep saying
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we see Rafal take the knockout on one of the Dinos. Dinos.
Dinos.
Dinos. I know it's German, so it's probably
Yeah.
like Dino. Fuck
Dino.
Dino.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
German.
Woo.
So we'll see what Jonathan can scrap up here.
Yeah. Don't say it so loud. Kate's listening. Hi, Kate. We hope that your pregnancy is going well.
Hope you're healthy.
Yes, that you're healthy and all that as well. Yeah, it's an exciting time for you guys. I know. I started my new hospital job recently, and it's fun that a lullaby actually plays every time a baby's born in the hospital. It's kind of cute.
Bro, this has been on 24/7.
Yeah,
Just kidding. I don't know. There's no
yeah,
way, but that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. That's pretty
yeah.
awesome.
It is. It's not helpful that I'm gonna be on night shift and that lullaby might put me to sleep, but yeah, we're kind of work around it.
Yeah, we'll figure
Yeah,
something out.
yeah. All right. So back to the game. So with Jonathan, do you think like a candy counter gain play?
Okay.
Yeah.
It is asking for much. It would have to be like counter gain,
Counter gain, like attach.
attack, but no, there's no way to get like 3 energy, so it has to be like a. It can only be like a crushing headbutt or
Yeah,
something
crushing
like.
headbutt. It's something though to attack with. Yeah,
If
the
he,
mill.
if
Does he play Neo Uppies though?
I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah,
I think that's I think that's the usual ace spec of
the
choice
usual ace spec.
for
Is
Hydreigon
that what
players.
Tord played?
I think
I
so.
think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think the mill. Like
yeah,
attach neo uppies and like mill. It does 200s. It's not like
yeah.
it's not nothing to like. It's not like it does like
Yeah,
little
it's
damage.
respectable damage. Oh, there's the can. Oh, wait. So Candy Hydreigon can happen here.
So okay, so here we go.
Oh, wow.
Boom,
Yeah.
boom. All right, so we
Yeah.
see.
Oh, and Wookie, what do I do at the hospital? I am a surgical nurse. So I work on a unit that we help out patients after they've had a surgery, kind of like with their recovery and stuff like that. Yeah, and then Vapor, we don't speak about Tord's Hydreigon run. I was actually sitting next to Tord during round 3, and he played against Drago, and man, he lost that match so fast, and it was crazy because he had such a big crowd of people watching him. It was definitely an interesting spectacle. Everyone was asking for pictures as soon as he left. Even my opponent, after we finished the game, because I lost so fast, asked Tord for a picture too, which is so crazy.
All right,
That's how big of a name he is.
we see the
Yeah.
attach and counter game.
Yeah, so attach and counter gain is here, so he can attack. That's what, 230? And mill
No, it's 200.
200 and mill what, 4?
Mill 3.
Mill 3. Ooh, this is kind of big because losing the jamming tower now means that
Counter
the
gain.
counter gain is still in play. So
Yeah.
this is definitely huge here.
And
So hopefully I want to see Roth have more Duraludons in play.
yeah, so he only has only this one. It's probably going to go down, or he can't really afford. He can't set up another one.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's hard to. I wonder if is there any. Oh, maybe he could put the Dialga in play with the Night Stretcher.
Ooh,
That might be.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not a PAC-U nurse, but I'm like the unit after they get sent from the PAC-U. Yeah. Oh, that's very cool. Surgical oncology. That's awesome. That's an awesome unit to work on.
We appreciate.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate all our healthcare workers. Yeah.
I work
very
at I
cool.
work at a company that
Yeah.
makes medicines and drugs. It
Yeah.
has healthcare in the name, so
Yeah.
I'm like adjacent.
Yeah, and Vapor said, so sad when they posted the picture of him on Twitter all the way in the back tables.
No.
I know that was tough. But when I was sitting next to him, I think I was still like kind of in it. I think I was like 1-1, and I was like round 3. Yeah, so Obsidian can KO active and any bench Duras. Yeah, that's what I mentioned at the beginning of the game. That's super huge. So
Get-
I think it's
get-
really good to have the Dialga in play.
In this specific instance too, he can get rid of the Greninja too if he finds the Neo Uppies and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
So that's probably like straight up decimate the board.
yeah,
For Rafal here. Let's see what
yeah.
let's see what he gets off of this. Iono. So he gets finds the
Yeah.
or finds the nest ball. Probably gets another Dura. Yeah. there
Yeah, I
we
think
go.
you need another Dura. The Duras are just very important because that's like your energy acceleration. So you kind of need to keep those in play. I don't think there's really a play that could get Roth more tempo in this matchup per se. There's no like catcher or anything like that he could use
Oh,
unless he used like super scoop up or whatever that was, scoop up cyclone.
yeah, scoop up Cyclone.
Yeah, but even then, it's like I feel like you just have to attach and then hope that he doesn't have enough energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see in Jonathan's hand he has an Ultra Ball, a rare candy. So
Yeah, dude. Adam, what did you send me? Just peep Twitter DM.
I'm sorry.
You can't, Adam, bro. I can't believe that meme conversion's crazy. People
Um,
587. I need to look at my
all right.
see if that was me
All right,
there.
Jonathan. Jonathan has the Ultra Ball, gets the Pidgeot. We know he has the Rare Candy in hand. So assuming if the, I didn't see if the Neo Upper was in the deck, but he can go ahead and grab that, and then absolutely decimate what Rafal's going on right here. Because
Yeah.
Obsidian here represents a knockout on the Archaludon EX in the active, and the 2 Duras on the bench. So that there goes all of Rafal's essentially energy acceleration and energy acceleration and attackers really, because the Dialga can't. Let's say you get the V Star here, but it's only gonna attack for like 80 right now.
Yeah.
So it's just like if we could. Oh, we see Jonathan lining up the Neo Upper Energy. So it's probably what's gonna be going down. I mean, like what? Honestly, after that, I was like, what does Rafal do here? Because he's gonna be down to like 2, and again 200 on the crushing headbutt's really good.
Yeah. I know this gets really dicey now for Rafal just because Jonathan's able to take multiple prizes here, and he might even lose like his main attacker. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Roth is playing the Japanese list, and that list actually plays Thornton.
Ooh, a Thornton
Yeah.
would go.
Thornton's kind of crazy here.
Thornton would go a little hard. All right,
Yeah.
but here we go. So we see a 4 prize turn coming out
Yep.
of Jonathan with the Hydreigon Obsidian attack.
Yeah, huge play here.
Here we go. So yeah, huge play. So let's see what Rafal decides to
Yeah,
do.
he promotes the Dialga here, which is good. I do like that.
So
Flip the Script comes out here next.
he just needs to find like a way to get a metal energy or something.
Yeah.
So nice stretcher that would find a metal energy here.
Clean up KO with Dialga V-Star, set up another Arch, use V-Star to close the last 3 prizes. That's a good idea too. Yeah, there's definitely ways for Roth to go around this, and it's definitely a good experience for him, just because I know he's been trying to get a lot more reps with this deck, moving into the next format here.
This, like, I don't know, like, there's not really necessarily a leak, but like there was one time where like a couple of weeks ago, Roth was like asking me about Guardy questions.
Yeah.
And he was like considering Guardy for Sanan, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's definitely like a interesting format we're moving in towards. Even though Prismatic doesn't really offer much, I feel like the Badoo is enough to kind of change what a lot of people play.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the
It's
way that we built a lot of our decks too.
yeah, very. I mean, like, with all the item heavy builds right now, it's just so super greedy in the sense that
Yeah.
it's like you just like try to just chalk your deck full of playable stuff or playable items, and
Yeah, definitely.
all right, we see. All right, Ultra Ball for the V Star. Probably is gonna have to nice stretcher and energy back to get the KO onto,
Yeah.
the Hydreigon here, and then yeah, as Dan said, or Dan said in the chat, probably like try to set up another or set up some Duras just so you can able to like start Chronos, and yeah, you can take off that Rotom, and then you
Yeah.
can take out. I mean, with anything else really. Ooh, gets the research too. Let's see what
Yeah,
let's see
see
what
what
this
the
finds
research
him.
is able to grab. Maybe another Night Stretcher for some more
more-
Duras.
Some more Dura action.
Yeah.
All right.
We
So
got
it
a counter catcher.
doesn't seem like it's gonna have much. All right,
Yeah.
right here. So you see
Earthen Vessel.
Artisan.
Artisan's pretty good here. Artisan can grab another Dura if there's more in the deck. I think. Yeah.
there would be 3. Three would be 3s are in the discard right now, so
Yeah.
it's gonna have to be.
Yeah, and I definitely see the vision now, Mo. That as long as Roth can V-Star, he gets it.
Yeah, he just needs to
Yeah.
get to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way just because.
Oh, he does have a Dura in the deck.
Yeah,
Still.
the uppies is the only way that he's able to reach Obsidian range.
Yeah, that's because other than like the counter gain, it requires 4 energy.
Yeah.
Like I think dark, psychic, metal, colorless.
Yeah.
So yeah. So he needs to take out this Neo Upper just to prevent the Obsidian play from coming down
Yeah,
again.
definitely.
I think he has a Dura. Is there a Dura left in deck? Actually, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably that the one on the bench is probably the last one.
Ooh, and going for, I think we're going double boss here, or just the one boss.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You want to play boss to clean up your turn because
Yeah.
because usually when you start Chronos, you want to be ending the game
Yeah,
when you start Chronos,
definitely.
and so like start Chronos on the Fez, or boss the Fez, and then like start Chronos it, and then just boss again,
Yeah.
take out whatever.
Okay, so we get the knockout here. 2 more prizes for Roth, and let's see how Jonathan responds here. Goes with the Pidgeot in the active. Draws a lost vacuum for turn. It's not really going to do much here just because there's no stadium in play or anything like that. The Fez is going to draw 3 more cards. Ooh, double Dark Patch and a rare candy. So we get the evolution here. Ooh, so the double Dark Patch is kind of huge here, right? Because I think it can get him a little bit closer, and I think if he has attachment for turn, he can Obsidian again.
No, it's dark metal psychic.
Oh, Psychic? Oh, so wait, he wouldn't be able to anyways then unless he played the basic Psychic energy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that changes everything.
Hashtag ban
Yeah,
Fez. We love Fezandipity.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Woo! Oh man,
But
it's an interesting one.
no, I'm thinking though, but there's no way for Jonathan to like reach higher or to get rid of the Archaladon or get rid of the Duraludon on the
Yeah.
bench without outright bossing it and killing it.
Yeah, but I feel like at that point, if Rob's got Thornton, man,
Oh wait,
that might be the
that might be the move.
that might be the sauce.
Oh, I saw. Oh, he's lining up the boss. I did see a Misfortune Sisters.
Wait, what?
I saw a Misfortune Sisters in Jonathan's deck.
Oh, in Jonathan's deck, I thought you saw Roth had it. I was like,
No,
what?
no. Yeah, Jonathan has it. I saw it like
Misfortune Sisters. That's interesting.
it flashed when he was like searching through the deck.
The Misfortune Sisters is kind of interesting because
He just wants to mill the deck.
yeah,
I
you
guess.
mill the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, look at it. The Misfortune Sisters and
Yeah.
stuff.
And an Airy. Oh, interesting.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is interesting because the that first attack from the Hydreigon is able to mill cards, so it's like just being able to take away more resources from your opponent's really interesting.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
being able to like randomly just like mill like an important one of,
Yeah.
or like a one of supporter, or like item recovery.
Yeah.
And it's just like it definitely puts a wrench in a lot of people's plans.
Absolutely.
Especially when when people like play really greedy lists or pretty greedy counts of like certain things, and then if that's like their only out or something, then
Yeah,
if it gets milled,
definitely.
they're just like, all right, good
Oh
luck.
well.
He could let's see.
Let's see what we're looking at here. He's looking for the boss. Maybe he's trying to stall something in the active here.
I know. I think I think it would be much easier or just better to kill the Archaladon or kill the Duraludon because it's just
Yeah.
there's no way for Rafal to respond with.
Did he grab boss off the quick search?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay. Yeah, I think I see it at the end of
Yeah.
his hand here.
Yeah, there you go. He's flipping it to the front.
Yeah. That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't know how many boss he has, but like he has Pidgeot still, so it's like looking nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see what Rafal can
Yeah,
do.
I think, does Rob have the pink card in his deck still?
I think he does.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I think he's gone through most of his deck already. Okay, so the boss onto the Duraludon.
Let's see. I mean, I don't think there's anything else to do but to announce Crushing Headbutt.
Yeah.
Let's see what the mill is. Poke
Ooh,
Gear.
oh no,
No,
the
the
Thornton,
Thornton,
not the
no.
Thornton. No.
And the Poke Gear too. Poke Gear.
No.
The Poke Gear going down too is not.
Oh,
not-
not the Thornton. And he used Palpad already.
No, Thornton would have helped him
Yeah,
here.
I know. And I think he just goes quick search boss next turn. Oh man, this is tougher off.
Yeah. Okay, there's like a way he has to like scoop up Cyclone if he hasn't used it already onto the Greninja.
Yeah.
Looks like he already. Looks
Oh,
like he already.
that's so tough.
Looks like he's already in the discard or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, it's just not in the deck right now. So he has to specifically find Turo to not lose the game. Next
Yeah.
turn. That is the only way. So he's gonna have to find something.
Yeah.
So here we go. Is that a counter catcher in hand?
Oh, this is so awkward though because there's no way for Roth to get off a Star Chronos here.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it would require like 3 turns.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
So we see the concealed cards, probably looking for the Turo. Do we get it?
Yeah.
Jamming Tower.
No.
Oh, there's a Scoop Up Cyclone. Okay.
Scoop up Cyclone. Okay.
So that would get rid of the Greninja
yeah.
for the boss for game.
Oh, this is where it gets more interesting now.
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe like you can go like boss Fez, like punch into it.
Or it's like you have to like. Right now there is no. There wouldn't. There's
This
no.
is so sad too because like I know Roth wants to have a Dura in play just so he can like.
Just so you can have like have it out to like Star Chronos.
Yeah.
But even then, mill out. Yeah. No. Oh, milling.
No mill.
No, like saying
Oh,
like,
the mill might win him the game actually.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, he
that's
does, he
true.
does.
Yeah.
So yeah. But even then, I'm pretty
That's the
sure.
funny way to win. It's just
I'm pretty
decking
sure-
Roth out.
I'm pretty sure Jonathan has anything. I don't think Rafal has any like super odds or anything for that matter.
I think Jonathan's just got this game on lock now, right? Unless he
Yeah.
just goes for boss for game or something like that.
And
there's
I
no
think
boss for
Jonathan
game.
only loses if whatever attack he announces is not crushing headbutt.
Yeah.
Oh no, he has 4. He had 4,
Okay. Oh, so he can mill that out.
and
Okay.
then now he mills, and then he mills.
Oh my god. That's an interesting way to win.
But
Oh,
here we
so
go.
there we go.
Jonathan going 4-0 at tonight's.
I don't think it's 4-0. I think he lost one.
Did he go?
I think we just didn't update it right.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he?
Yeah, he was 2-1 going.
Oh, he was 2-1.
3-1.
So a 3-1. So pretty respectable finish here at tonight's locals.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so we've had some interesting games today, Trev. What do you think of that?
You know, definitely always a fun time. We had the
Yeah.
Milotic control. We had the Hydreigon here. And some crowd favorites like
Yeah,
Drago and all that stuff.
Definitely. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to when Ralph goes back to watch this VOD again so we can kind of see what he goes through and then sees our reactions to it. So yeah, that just about like concludes our night at locals here. Just want to thank everybody for showing up here today. We had a really good time, really great discussion talking about rotation. We had some really fun games to go over. You know, we got to see Alex with the top loaders deck, all that stuff. So we got to see a fun amount of different decks here. We got to see stuff from like the really high end meta stuff like the Reggie Dragos and all of that. We got to see a lot of the fun decks too, like that Okidogi deck as well. So
yeah.
So just want to thank everyone again for coming through, watching our locals here today. Here's our schedule that we have at Nerd Rage. I mean, we have a lot of Magic the Gathering, Digimon, One Piece, Lorcana, Pokemon's on Thursdays. And yes, we have a lot of different games here, a lot of different singles that we offer. I mean, I just looked at that case earlier. We got a lot of good stuff in there. We got a lot of money cards in there too.
Yeah,
so if you guys are interested in a lot of the higher end stuff, there's a lot of that stuff in there as well.
There's some nice pretty cards and
Yeah.
at least for like most of the games here.
Yeah,
like,
for most of the games too. It's
like,
not just Pokemon.
for all the
but
Magic
yeah.
for all the Magic players in the chat, if you guys ever did, like there's so
Yeah.
many dual lands. It's kind
Yeah,
of crazy. I
I
kind
know,
of see
right?
it. I'm just like, wow, that's
And then the One Piece stuff is kind of crazy too. They got
Yeah,
a lot
One
of new
Piece.
stuff from the new set too. So thank you guys again for coming to watch. We'll be back here again next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. on twitch.tv/NRG store. Have a good night, everybody.
have a good night, everyone.